Awesome. Hello, what's up, everybody? Welcome in to the Offensive Charm Podcast, episode 102. I am Alex. Someone just call me Jazz. I'm the charm around here. And of course, I'm joined by my lovely assistants, Bear and Emerada.
Hello.
Hi.
And there they are. Aren't they just lovely? Guys, hope you've all been well, had a lovely week, been getting plenty of sleep and, making sure you've been watching your intake of calories and drinking plenty of water, all that good shit that I know not a single one of you actually did.
Nope.
Oh, you slovenly bastards. Every single one of you. Do better. Your parents are disappointed, and so am I. Anyway.
That's fair.
Well, that's life. And as funny as it seems. Okay. Anyway, we're not doing that. Welcome in, everybody. It's glad to have you all here. Rada, would you please give the people the rundown of the other stuff?
Which other stuff?
Question.
The stuff, Rada.
Oh,
the things
that's
about the stream.
Yeah. So if since while you're here, Soul Knight apparently had an orange that has nothing to do with the stuff, but I would like to let everybody know that Soul Knight has had an orange. If at any point in time while you're here, you would like to ask us a question, you can go ahead and drop that in the Q&A. Those will be answered at the end of the stream. However, if at any point in time you also just want to torture us, make us say funny things, make Jazz do a funny dance or something, I don't know, throw us some money and it'll probably happen because we live on the internet. And that's
or I might just do it of my own volition.
He might do it on his own volition too, but it makes me happier if you pay us first.
That makes
Same
sense.
Actually.
So, but yes, those are the things and the stuff.
Yep. So, guys, weeks. Who's had one?
There were 7 days.
Yeah, it happened.
But did you guys do stuff during those 7 days? Is the question? Anybody?
Not a lot.
No.
Not a lot.
really.
No.
No.
Do you want to go first then? Go for it. Tell us what's not a lot.
So I baked chocolate chip cookies. I made a lemon pound cake, and I put out a video.
Oh, about what?
Quite a bit.
Put out a video about the game I played last week that I didn't do the video for.
You played a game?
Well, not last week, but the week before last week. Did I play a game this last week? Not really. I just did my normal streams. I played a lot of Neo 3. Got my ass kicked. Apparently, I passed the boss that is considered the wall in the game.
Which one was that? Well, I guess actually I probably shouldn't ask. I do plan to play that game at some point.
I don't remember his name, but he was a bitch. He was a fucking bitch, and I hated him. But I killed him, and that's what matters.
I mean, hey, well, that's that old soul stick-to-itiveness. You just gotta fucking buckle in and get it done. It sounds like that's exactly what you did, and I'm proud of you, Rada.
Yeah, he took me like 2 or 3 hours.
Jesus. Well, hey, I mean that's about what it took us to finally put down the orphan. So
yeah,
I imagine that orphan fight really like prepared you for your trials that were to come, huh?
Sadly, it's not the first time a boss fight has taken me that long. So
it is what it is. You put in a good night's work, and we're all proud of that.
Yeah, but yeah, that was well, I mean, I did do one other thing. I took one of my dogs to the vet. My little old lady she ruptured one of her tendons in her leg, she ruptured her ACL.
Oh shit! Sorry to hear that. She'll be okay?
Poor little thing.
She'll be fine. It's one of those things that happens. It's not severely painful, but when she puts her foot down, it's unsteady, so her leg doesn't set down as well as it's supposed to. So she's limping around. Got her in an anti-inflammatory. She's 16 years old, so it's one of those things, they get to that age and you just got to start worrying about everything because they're old.
No, yeah, I get that. Absolutely.
Yeah. Still.
Yeah. Hope she is at least relaxing and resting now.
Well, she's not eating enough, but we'll take that as it comes. So.
All right, we'll give her all her love, if you would.
Yeah. When I see her later, she doesn't come upstairs. Right now, because of her leg,
Of course. I don't remember more than one at a time. Welcome in, Disaludio. Disaludio, yeah, that's a name.
It's a neat name.
Welcome in. I kind of like it too. It's fun to say, Disaludio. Yeah, it's got pizzazz. At any rate, so that's
so
all
proud.
for you then, Rob?
I'm so proud Jess was able to read.
He does. He can read. He's even getting better at counting too.
Yeah.
Bear.
The boy's growing up.
Bear, dearest friend of mine, lovely Bear, the sun of my moon. Did you have a fucking week or not?
Yeah. I continued to grind Ascensions and slay the Spire too. It's hell, but it's a lot of fun. So there's that. And I played a game called Nordhold.
I'm gonna spell that one for me. Nordhold. Is that what you said?
Yeah. Nordhold.
Nordhold. Okay.
Yeah, Nordhold is a tower defense game with roguelite elements.
I'm shocked. It's a tower defense game.
I know, right?
Oh, you played a
shit
tower
I do
defense
in my
game?
free time.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
Look,
our good old Bear is predictable in a number of ways, I suppose.
I am.
That's what we love him for.
Pay a lot of these, so I play what I play.
No, you're good.
It's tower defense with the roguelite elements.
Well, it's got the little hexagons.
It
That's
is hard.
Yeah,
hexagons. It's a stylized kind of vaguely Nordic items here and there. You obviously have your tower defense component. You also have an economy component where you're building up a town. It kind of breaks a lot of my preferences for roguelites in that I ideally want a roguelite to be possible without meta progression. Some games do that really well. Like Holocure, you can actually win everything in Holocure without doing any of the meta progression. It's really fucking hard, but you can do it. This game, it's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. The roguelite elements are there. They feel, in the very beginning, they feel a lot less roguelitey and more like you're just being content gated by the number of times you die. And that's a particularly good feeling. However, once you do start getting things unlocked, the game becomes a lot of fun. There's a lot of depth, a lot of choice into what you're doing, how you're building your town to set up your economy so you can build to the towers, and then what towers you're building, how you're upgrading each individual tower, how you're upgrading your town to better service your economy and thus the towers, etc. There's a skill tree involved too. There's several different game modes. One of them is a more tactical sort of skill tree focused experience. I've not done much with that, but even the baseline one, the replayability is intense. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still just tower defense. You have to be okay with watching shit get blasted apart by buildings. Strangely enough, really fond of that. So for me,
honestly, like I used to really get down with tower defense games back in the day. Like back in the Newground days, man, I fucking love tower defense games. Some really good ones.
it is currently on sale for $13.
Okay.
I will be upfront. I did not purchase this one myself, but I have already put 14 hours into it since the beginning of last week. Tons of fun. Would absolutely suggest it if you're a fan of tower defense games.
Gotcha. I mean, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'll at least put it on the list, and we'll see. We'll see if I'm feeling it at some point. Maybe not. Maybe not like this. Maybe not this Steam sale, but maybe like the next season Steam sale.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because I already picked up a couple of things. I got some fucking. I got some different roguelites and some Senran Kagurus. So we're gonna. I think I'm good on this this time around.
Oh, for sure. And this one came out last year, so it's not like it's going anywhere. The sale is only going to be probably the same or better by the next time the big Steam sale happens. So
my thoughts exactly.
You're not missing out if you wait. So
yeah, but I'll put it on the list. Might as well just go and do that now while I'm thinking about it, because this shit slips out of my brain so easily sometimes. I suppose it's an old thing.
You do. It's not an old thing. It's a you thing. It's a you thing. Yeah.
Yeah, could be. I mean, yeah.
The memory of a goldfish, like a goldfish.
It's. I don't know really how to describe the feeling, but just knowing that I probably have Alzheimer's to look forward to, in the 60s or 70s or so. That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good times. Oof. Let's see.
I don't know. Alzheimer's is terrifying.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Dementia is equally.
I'm being flippant about it on purpose to kind of downplay how terrifying it is. But anyway, hang on. We actually got a dono from Sly Maverick. Thanks, Sly Maverick. For $2 says a lemon pound cake tip. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Damn, now I kind of want some lemon pound cake.
It was delicious.
Yeah. What tips do you have for him there, Rada?
Well,
you're a resident baker.
Well, I think they were saying that it's they were giving us $2
Am I
as
wrong?
a tip for the cake. But I mean, if Rada's got a cake tip that she wants to share.
Yeah, always preheat your oven.
Isn't that like just a general baking tip, though?
The tip for the tip?
Depends, sometimes, there's a few cycles of thought. I mean, the real tip would be follow the instructions of whatever the fuck you're baking. Because, some things you really don't want to preheat first. I'll be honest. So I made the chocolate chip cookies. I know this isn't a lemon pound cake, but it is the chocolate chip cookies. I fucked up the chocolate chip cookies, but I fucked them up in such a way that I've made the best chocolate chips cookies I have ever made in my life. And now really? I have my own personal chocolate chip cookie recipe.
Do you want to share how you fucked it up, or is that going to be like a secret?
No, it's one of the craziest things. So, normally you use room temperature butter, right?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to pull out the butter. So instead of waiting for it to come to room temperature, I just took a cheese grater and grated it into the dough and mixed it up. And between that and I added like an extra, just a little extra flour. The normal recipe was supposed to be 4.5 cups. It's actually the doubled recipe, but I ended up adding 4 2/3 cup, and they came out. These are like store-bought cookies, but like not crappy. So they have, a lot of times you bake cookies at home and they turn out smaller and they're kind of hard and crunchy. In this case, no, they're like softer and they're really good.
Okay. Well, cool.
I also started using the Ghirardelli chocolate chips as opposed to the Toll House ones or the Nestle ones because they have better ingredients.
They melt differently.
They do, but that's because the other ones have other oils and stuff in them where the other ones don't. So
yeah, Toll House.
Okay.
Is not up there anymore.
No, they suck now.
I want some fucking cookies too. Although honestly, as fucking hot as it is, I think I'd prefer like a cold treat right about now. God damn it, it's hot in Southern California these days.
How hot is it there, Jess?
At the moment, what is the temperature outside? Because right now we're going into the evening. Yeah, like it's cooled down a bit. It's like 77 right now, but like earlier during the day, I think it was probably up to like the 90s or so. I don't know, let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get into like the mid 60s by the time it's like midnight, but at the moment, yeah, it's still decently warm, and it's looking like it's going to be ramping up throughout the next few days. Yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah, well, I don't know, man. We were at 80s for a couple days in this last week, and then we dropped right back down to freezing.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. I mean, we're in the the springtime, right? We haven't quite hit summer yet, and spring's usually a little like wishy-washy weird. So,
beginning of last week, we were actually down in the 20s, and it snowed, and then the next day it was back up in the 60s, and we were up in the 60s, nearly 70s today.
Is that like warm for you?
Going up and down for this time of year, yes.
Oh, okay.
Normally this time of year, you're looking at more snow still.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Cooler. It's more in the 40s, or sometimes it might even get up into the 50s here in Montana occasionally. Not generally in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, because it's just like I'm thinking about
it's been
like
both
how
hotter and colder in this last week than normal.
Yeah.
A little weird. I'm just thinking about like how my pops is a New Yorker for like the vast majority of his life, right? Grew up there, raised there, and all that. I married my mom, and like in the years since that point, we're like living in California, and like every time winter would roll through, and I'd be like chattering my teeth and shit at like about 60 degrees or so, and like he'd just be kind of standing there in a t-shirt, like I don't know what the fuck you're from. He's like, it's just completely unfazed him because he's used to like actual like how it gets fucking in New York,
cold
right?
temperatures.
Yeah. So maybe that's calling me a bitch for like not being able to deal with that, like California cold temperatures, right? Southern California cold temperatures whenever it actually gets kind of cold here, right? Yeah, I just found it kind of funny because like my sense of cold and Rada's are probably two different like fucking hemispheres.
Depends on the time of year.
Yeah. And of course, on the other side of things, like if you're ever to come hang out in California and like come here during the summer, and I'm just like chilling while you're probably fucking turning into a puddle, right?
Depends on the humidity, because it can get up to like 117, 120 up here. It's not uncommon.
Oh damn! Really?
What do you guys get for humidity typically there?
We don't get humid here. That's the difference.
Fucking bastards!
Yeah, no. Humidity here is generally in the if it's a humid day, we're talking 30%.
Yeah, it'll get to like 110 here, but it will be 100% humidity the entire time.
Oh god,
that would kill me. And you see, that's the thing, is I can deal with the heat, I can deal with the cold. I can't handle the humidity. Fuck humidity.
That's her weak point. Yeah. Okay. Right, but that's
heat
quite
in
a
general.
tangent.
I'm not built for it.
Whose fucking week were we even on again?
Well, we are waiting. We're on yours. I finished mine.
Oh, are we done with me?
I finished mine. We're going to yours.
Fair enough. All right. Well, let's see. What did I get up to? I watched some anime. I was interested in like the concept of like, because I told you guys about how I watched in the fridge isekai anime, or not fridge, vending machine isekai, right? And that was actually kind of cute, right? Yeah. So I also started watching. I only watched one episode so far, but I watched the one of Reincarnated as a Sword, and I think that's like the whole title. Yeah.
Oh,
where somebody dies. It seemed to have been a car accident. They are kind of like vague and quick about it, to be honest, because like, fuck all that. Who cares? Like, you just get to the bit where we're actually in the fantasy world, right? Like that's kind of the mentality that went into the intro. But yeah, guy wakes up in a fucking little like stone as a sword, and he's like, huh. Well, all right then. I guess we're just gonna do this. We're gonna figure it out. And he quickly realizes he's got some, magical abilities as a sword. For example, he's got like telepathy. He's got what's the one where you make shit float with your mind? I guess that is
telekinesis.
Telekinesis, yeah. He's got telekinesis, so he can make himself float
telekinesis.
around. Yeah, okay. Telepathy is the mind reading one. Telekinesis is the floating one. Okay, got it. Sorry. But yeah, he can make himself float around, and he can like actually attack things by doing so, right? He can kind of like swing himself at enemies. And so he ends up doing this to some goblins that come like fucking with him while he's just kind of sitting there in the pedestal. He's like, well, all right then. If I can actually do some shit, I might as well, go beef myself up a little, for when I actually find a wielder to wield me, because I'm a sword and that's my whole thing, I guess. Like, as a sword, I guess he like has an innate desire to be wielded by like an actual person. So he ends up just kind of like fanning out from where he started off, like just kind of murdering everything around him. Just kind of like gradually working his way outwards from a starting point, stronger and stronger monsters, all that shit. And eventually he ends up meeting a little cat girl who is a slave, because, medieval fantasy, so slavery. And when their slave caravan gets attacked by a giant fucking bear monster, he's like, okay, listen, check us out. You want to be stronger because you want to escape slavery. Also, you're about to get fucking murked by a bear. So here's the thing. Pick me up right now and let's do this. I got you. And so she takes the sword, becomes empowered by it because the sword's got like sword mastery installed in it and all this other shit from all the monsters he killed. And they, team up, kill the bear, and then free her from slavery. And then it kind of just goes from there. So that's all I can really give, because that's all the setup and that's all the first episode. But I mean, I'm intrigued by the idea of this living sword kind of just taking on this small girl and helping her become like a legend, I guess. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun little show, and it's animated well enough. So I'm down to keep watching it for a while. I also caught up mostly on Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider, which, man, that shit is just equal parts like fucking nuts and pretty cool at the same time. Like, it's just like everything that's happening still makes no sense, but the show itself is just very amusing, and like the animation's actually pretty solid in some points here and there. So still recommend that one. I think there's only one episode left in the season that I haven't watched yet, because it wasn't out when I went to just binge like 10 episodes in a row. So I got to watch that one to actually finish off the season. But I'm looking forward to hopefully that getting a season 2 and getting more of that, because this is a really fun show to watch, and that's a big recommend as well. As far as games I played, I did circle back to a demo I played a while ago and played the full game. And this one is, I think it's Starfire Eternal Cycle, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I did see you playing that.
Yeah. So it sounds pretty cool. It's like a side-scrolling beat-em-up roguelite, I suppose is what I would call this. And like, I feel like the things to note about it is that it is like really fast. It's very snappy, right? Like combat is quick. It is brutal, and it is a lot of damage that you're able to put out. Like, you're able to ramp up really, really quickly in power. But the game itself does kind of level out to match that as you get further in, complete more runs, and unlock higher and higher difficulties that end up making the runs longer, right? Because each run goes through like different set areas, right, that you have to get through, and each difficulty level adds on another area that you need to clear in order to complete the run successfully. So I've gotten to the point where I need to get through like 6 different areas at this point, and it's like, fuck, it's actually oh, hello, got another one. I'm looking forward to the conclusion of Bleach, says Chaos Smash, giving us $2. Thank you very much for that. I mean, and good for you. Actually, how is the Bleach manga reading going, Rada? You haven't updated us on that for a while.
I've been stalled out for a little bit. I got distracted.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
That's appropriate.
But yeah. Yeah, circling back to this game. It's a fairly like bog standard as far as roguelikes go, but the combat is very satisfying. Like I said, very snappy. You kind of ramp up through getting insectoid cores, which is the insectoids are the enemies you're fighting. Fucking sounds like a Power Rangers villain, to be honest. But I mean, it's fun. It's good, and you kind of have a synergy system where every time you get like a set number of cores, it triggers like an additional effect. For example, if you get 2 fire cores, then every time you hit something with a normal attack, it'll shoot out a bunch of fireballs that home in on enemies and do additional damage. You get 3, those fireballs start exploding. You get 4, and they start like putting a burn effect on enemies that's damage over time, etc., and so on and so forth. And there's like one for every element you can think of. There's like a blood one, a dark one, and they're pretty fun. And you can have up to 8 of these cores actually 10. It looks like. Shit, I haven't even gotten that upgrade yet. So you can kind of like mix and match what you want to do with different cores and like synergize them. Yeah, because at the point I'm at in the game, I only have access to 8 cores that I can have, or 8 cores that I can have on the character at a time. But you can kind of mix and match how you synergize with stuff. Like you can go with a 4-piece bonus of one thing, then a 4-piece of the other. You can do 8-piece of one thing, 2-piece of another, etc., and so on and so forth, right? And you can kind of like mix and match and experiment with what really like ramps up the damage to ridiculous degrees. Because it can get like to the point where you're just one-shotting bosses if you figure out what you're doing, right? Which is very satisfying. And I've just been having a lot of fun with the game. I've just been going over and over and over again, trying to unlock all the weapons, different armor sets that you can get that also trigger additional effects. And of course, the cores themselves, you can unlock different ones that have like new builds that you can do. So it's a lot of fun. I think it's a pretty solid game, and it's also on sale for like $11 right now. So, highly recommend. If you enjoy side-scrolling beat 'em ups and roguelites, I think this would be up your alley. It's pretty solid. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I gotta figure out what the hell is going on with this. This guy's got like a shadow clone and shit. I haven't unlocked that yet. That's fucking cool. I want that, I'll tell you right now. But yeah, it's pretty sick. Other than that, I mean, shit, I didn't get up to a whole lot else, man. I mean, I checked out this one other game. I don't know if you guys even heard of this shit, to be honest. It's called Crimson Desert. Like some people have been talking about it on Twitter, I guess. I've been seeing here and there. Just a few little discussions about it. But
nah, I've never heard of it. Sounds too small.
No? Okay. Well, yeah, that's what I've been getting up to. And it's, how to put this? It is not what I expected.
Okay.
But it is still very interesting. And I'm honestly quite a big fan of how like it's panning out so far. So full disclosure, I've played about, let's say, 10 hours of this so far. And it's a pretty, like, as far as story goes, it's a pretty bog standard thing. You're a part of this group called the Greymanes. They're like essentially medieval peacekeepers, like mercenary peacekeepers, noble mercenary kind of deal. And they're in a bit of a dire strait right now because they're in a whole fucking like mini war with another faction of assholes who have been giving them a hard time. And the game essentially opens to these guys ambushing you and your group of Greymanes, and you guys kind of get wiped out, right? It kind of culminates in one of those fights that you're meant to lose, right? And you're essentially you essentially get your ass handed to you, and it's one of those death's door, like you just barely manage to get away kind of things. So the point of your journey as Cliff, who is the main character of the game, is to try and track down any stragglers who might have survived the attack and bring your guys back together and then build yourselves back up to, your former glory, all that sort of thing, right? Also along the way, you end up meeting a fucking like extra dimensional wizard, I guess, and he's telling you that those guys that fucked with you have a more sinister force behind them, and if it's not dealt with, like your whole world's gonna just be annihilated. So now it's up to you and the other Greymanes to save the world, pretty much. And that's fun and all that, but here's the thing, for real. This is a bit of a Breath of the Wild situation where like the main story is there, and obviously you can do it at some point, but it really doesn't fucking matter all that much, to be real with you. Like, this game is definitely more focused on just the exploring of the gigantic fucking world that you're going into. And I'm telling you, like, this map is so fucking massive, dude. It's like, I'm trying to remember like how big Skyrim's map is, but I feel like it's bigger than that.
Chaos Mesh in
Mhm.
the chat just said, so it's a Dragon's Dogma thing. And I'll be honest, from the stuff I've watched and having played Dragon's Dogma, I do really think that's an apt comparison.
Kinda. I mean, like what I've been dealing with so far in like about the 10 hours I've played is mostly just normal sized enemies and like some goblins that are also kind of humanoid sized. I haven't fought any like monsters yet. I know that there's going to be like dragons and shit later on, but I haven't actually encountered any like mythical creatures
I just mean
aside
more
from like. Oh,
in regards to, I mean, Dragon's Dogma's story is kind of loose.
Yeah.
To put it lightly, there's a great deal of complications in regards to the battle systems and all that stuff. And
yeah,
it really, I mean, sure, there's a lot of things that this is going to have more than Dragon's Dogma. The world is definitely bigger, and the graphics and everything. But I do feel like that it's a really, in regards to that, in regards to the actual game style, it's a good comparison.
Yeah, I can get that. What that's what you're specifically meaning, then yes, I can kind of get that because the game has a lot going on. Like so fucking much shit is in this game. In the time I've played, I've discovered mining, crafting. Wow, I really shouldn't have said that in that order. But fucking animal taming, general exploring of like caves and mountains and all kinds of shit like that. Fishing obviously is in there too. God, there's a bunch of other shit too. Like you can like there's like a merchant system where you can like get into like merchant shit where you like actually sell items that you find around or produce yourself stuff you can craft, all that sort of shit. And like the combat system, while it does definitely need some help in terms of like the actual control system of it, because that shit is rough. It is rather rough the way the game controls, honestly. But the actual combat is like it is immense. It is wild how much like the systems at play here are ridiculous. So like there are multiple playable characters, by the way, as you can kind of see. Like I've only unlocked 2 so far. But Cliff is interesting in that he has a lot of just like full-on rush-down options, right? He uses a one-handed sword and shield. He can do like double swords. He can do hand axes, all that sort. He can do spears, all that sort of shit. And he's also got a lot of just like grappling techniques. And I've been having a lot of fun with that. I know you've probably seen the clips on like Twitter and whatnot. But yeah, you can do full combat encounters with like whole groups of mercenaries just by doing like WWE-esque grapples and shit. Like I unlocked the clothesline, the fucking RKOs, the suplexes. Oh my god, it's so much fun. It is incredibly satisfying to just and like the giant swing that you can like pick up an enemy by the legs after you like knock his legs out from under him by doing a leg sweep, and then just start swinging him at other enemies. It's so good. It is absolutely amazing. And there's shit that I haven't even unlocked yet that I've looked through in the skill tree. You can unlock a rider kick for Cliff, like a full-on, straight-on common rider fucking foot dive attack on enemies. It's fucking ridiculous, and that's not even going into like all the different moves you can unlock for the sword, the spear, the double sword. Like it's wild how much is actually crammed into the combat system. And then, of course, like the girl I haven't actually got to do a whole lot with yet, but like she's got completely different shit from Cliff. Like she can do double jump. She's got different like, magical attacks she can do with lightning and fire. Her shield is a fucking Captain America shield where she can throw it and it like bounces between enemies and whatnot. Like it's nuts. Oh, and of course she has the Azuna drop from Ninja Gaiden. So I haven't unlocked that yet, but I'm gonna be working on her for sure. But as far as like just the actually playing of the game, oh my god, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. And just exploring and discovering things and just seeing what's all going on in the world, like it's great. There's all kinds of things you can find, different weird animals and bandits obviously everywhere, different like weird little side quests you can do. Some kid wants you to fucking find his sheep that got kidnapped by bandits for some reason, so that's a whole thing. You can like carry animals while riding a horse, which is interesting. I don't know. It's just some fun, weird, like every half hour is like a new discovery of a new like crazy thing. And like this is of course me not even getting anywhere near like the midpoint of this game right now, right? Like I'm still in the starting area, like the very first section of the map is all I've done in about 10 hours worth, and it's like, yeah, no, shit's absolutely wild, but it's a hell of a lot of fun. I think one of my favorite things actually, and this is just kind of like wacky, like Looney Tunes type shit, is you might have seen a minute ago in the clip. He's got like this grappling hook thing he can use. It's like a light tether thing. You can aim that at like tall, straight trees and just fucking reel it down. Like you can like bend the tree downwards and then let go and launch yourself up using the tree. It's actually really it's God, I don't know. I just have a lot of fun playing it. And I also, am very pleased with the devs of the game, which, I mean, apparently they had a pretty hard time of it with the whole, development process. I think I put that in the doc here. Oh, yeah. So I might as well just bring this up now. And they revealed that it's a bit of a troubled development process because apparently the initial plan was for this to be an MMO prequel to Black Desert, right? Like that was what they were going for because that's what they knew. This is an MMO, which is Black Desert. It's like the thing they've been doing for the longest time. But of course, when they decided to pivot to the single player thing, major leadership changes triggered significant story rewrites, including renaming the protagonist and scrapping key mercenary elements. So yeah, and that's like people have been saying the story's kind of all over the place too. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. Again, it's fairly basic, but it's really not the main focus of a game like this, which is just to be this big, crazy, fun, explorative sandbox kind of deal,
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not that pressed about the fact that the narrative isn't that great, I'm not, because it's not really what I'm here for. But yeah, the last minute shifts left the game with a distorted narrative, mismatched features, and overly cluttered controls. Now, the thing about the controls is that they've already kind of addressed this, like the devs themselves, and they've already put out a major patch to try and kind of smooth things out a little bit. And a lot of people have noticed and been fairly pleased with the changes so far. And apparently, they're still working on more changes. So I'm glad to see that the team themselves are actually handling all this with grace and doing their best to actually please the customers, right? God forbid in today's games industry, but these guys seem to have their heads right on their shoulders with this one. So pretty satisfied with that, honestly. But yeah, the control scheme is just kind of a mess still. But I mean, honestly, you get used to it. Like it's very different from what you expect from a game like this, but you do kind of end up wrapping your head around it after enough time playing anyway. So it's like,
are you playing on the PS5?
Yeah, I'm playing on the PS5.
Okay.
I get the base PS5, and the game's running smooth. The game's totally fine. It looks beautiful. It looks gorgeous. I'm playing on performance mode, by the way. So, like, it's supposed to be like the lower end of the specs in terms of like the visual fidelity and all that. But the game still looks really fucking good. So, yeah, I'm not even bothered by it. It's solid.
Oh, it's good.
It's a good fucking game. $70 well spent, in my opinion. So I'm gonna keep playing the shit out of that. I'm sure I'll have more to say as I keep going on and on. But at the moment, I want to power up my characters, and I want to figure out how to make an outfit for my dog that I just befriended, and like it's my actual pet now. I have a dog that'll follow me around, and apparently the dog will loot the corpses of your enemies after you kill them. So that's cool. I think that's great.
All right.
Yeah, but I gotta get him some dog armor so he'll be safe. So. But yeah, aside from that, that's kind of all I've been up to this week. And yeah, man, just having a good time with some Crimson Desert and some anime, some other stuff. But I do recommend it though. I think if you're the kind of person who just likes to go out and explore and just ignore like the actual narrative of a game and just like have fun, experimenting and fussing around in the actual world itself, I think Crimson Desert's got a lot to offer. I think it's definitely worth your time if you're that kind of gamer. Though I will say it is absolutely hilarious how many people have been like bouncing off of it because of that first puzzle, and like how they like. Here's the thing, right? I was a little like confused at first as well. Like I was also having a slightly hard time with it because I was, but like the thing that got me wasn't the puzzle itself, because it was easy enough to solve once I actually got things turning right. If that, I don't know how to phrase this, but what happened was that I was trying to do shit out of order, and I wasn't actually paying attention to what the mission objective was saying up in like the top left of the screen or whatever, right? Because the thing about this game is that in terms of the actual like main camera, which is the game itself and the character and everything, there isn't really like any like god rays or like fucking giant, glowing neon arrows. There's nobody like there to tell you. Like the character doesn't really talk at all ever, so he's not like, oh, maybe I should do this or maybe I should do. He's not helping you figure this shit out. Like you are figuring this shit out, and they do give you the tools to do that. Like the mini map will give you a little X to head towards, and then you can kind of figure it out from there. Like it's not that bad, but like all the stuff you're used to in terms of like the extra shit that helps you figure out where to go and what to do is just not here. It's just not present in this game. And like as people have been saying on Twitter, it's revealing a lot of people actually are yellow paint gamers.
Holy
like
shit.
we've all been shitting on the yellow paint for a long time, but this game is fucking exposing people like left and right and center. It's nuts. Like
yeah,
just
some
like
of the stuff
yeah, and it's like even I like because I had a mildly hard time like figuring out the beginning puzzle. Like again, I did it, but like for a minute there I was kind of just a little touch and go. But I realized like fuck, I have let myself go in terms of like my ability to figure shit out on my own. I have let myself become complacent as a gamer and in my capacity to solve puzzles and intuit shit, right? Because we actually have been living in a world where it's like they've made shit so like spoon-fed baby mode like nonsense that it's like you kind of it's the fucking Wall-E effect.
Your
right?
brains have gone soft.
Yeah. It's the fucking the humans and Wall-E effect where they just kind of let themselves get fat and lazy and stupid. But yeah, now I think fucking wake up call, I guess. So I think this game is going to be good for me and my ability to retain my cognizance to some extent. But yeah, I do think that's really funny on top of everything else that's going on with the game. Oh, that and I love the fact because like you know how when you play games like this and it's like you have certain techniques that you can use on normal enemies that you can't do on bosses, just it will not let you. From like the couple of boss fights I've done so far, it absolutely just lets you do it. It lets you like I suplexed a boss to death. I just kept jumping behind him and I just kept grabbing him from behind and suplexing him over and over again until he was dead. So yeah, love that. Game gives you total freedom to just handle shit however you feel like you want to handle it. And it lets you use the tools that it gives you. So I mean, obviously I probably won't be able to suplex a dragon whenever I fight one of those, but as far as like normal human-sized enemies. yeah.
Hey,
yeah,
man.
you think I'll be able to Uzuna drop a dragon?
Look, Final Fantasy VI taught us you can sumo drop a train, so anything is possible if they're willing to let you do it.
Man, you have a point. Listen, there's still one more playable character who's like an orc, so maybe he can suplex a dragon for me. We'll have to wait and see. Listen, the masculine urge to suplex a dragon is strong in me, as it is in all men. So yes, I'm just saying.
I'm not a man.
Is the urge in you?
Yes.
Well, man's been in you, so there you go.
Okay.
I mean, that's how it works.
All right.
Well, yeah, and we got our first title for the day. Good shit. All right. But yeah, that's basically been me. With that, I suppose we can get into the news since Asta still hasn't shown up. What the fuck, Asta?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I told you he forgot.
I don't know if he forgot.
I don't have his like actual cell phone number either. I don't think so.
Hopefully everything's okay over there in
yeah, I was gonna
Land.
say it would be one thing to forget, but he literally we talked about it last night.
But that doesn't mean you forget. I've done that. He may have forgotten it's Tuesday. I've done that. Not to you guys, but it happens.
No, fair.
Yeah. Well, first time you don't show up, we'll just forgot it was Tuesday. We'll just go with that.
No, Jazz has my phone number. He'll remind me.
Oh yeah, I do have a phone number. That's true.
Well, there you go. It's just first time you don't show up. It's you hate us more than normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, I also appreciate that the game's just like very like gender equal. Like, if you're hunting a bounty target,
lefts and
whether it's
rights,
a
no
man
matter
or a
who.
woman, you can tackle them and punch them in the face over and over. So you know,
Good.
I just really appreciate the game for that. You know?
I prefer that kind of equality.
Are there
Yeah.
children in the game?
There are. You cannot
Can
harm
you
the
kill
children.
them?
No,
Damn.
no, children cannot.
So
be
much
well,
for
I mean,
equality.
you can bump it. You can bump into them. You can bump into anybody. You can just like
Yeah, but-
you just give them a little shove. Okay, to be
Look, if
to be
you
fair,
can't
to be
tackle
fair,
him to the ground,
I don't
fine.
actually know. I have not yet tried to harm a child. But if I had to guess, the answer would probably be no, because like that's not even like a weird woke thing, right? That's just like an ESRB thing. Like they get real anal about like harming children in video games. So that's why like, you know, Skyrim didn't let you do it either. So you know, until it got modded on PC. But that's really neither here nor there. That really doesn't apply to this.
No,
particular
mods
point.
don't count.
So yeah, no. But listen, one day there will be a game. There will be an indie dev, a hero will rise, who will make a game in which you can just punch children if you feel like it. I believe that day will come. The one shall appear.
We can only hope.
Can only hope.
I'll hold out hope for that, for sure.
At any rate, yeah. And I suppose with that we can get into the news right and proper, shall we?
Yeah.
We do have
Might as
quite a
well.
lot of ground to cover. So, first of all, and crazy enough, guys, the return of a legend. Very, very niche legend. But somehow EverQuest returned. Fucking EverQuest is back somehow. Listen, I am only tangentially aware of EverQuest as someone who has existed as a gamer for a good couple of decades now, right? But this is before my time. This is like before I had like a decent PC to work with. I am not really. I don't think I've ever actually seen EverQuest gameplay. I've heard the name in whispers and legends, right? But I don't think I've ever actually seen the gameplay.
Really?
Yeah, no. I mean, Rada probably actually played it, right? Because she's from the Dark
I
Ages.
played
gaming,
EverQuest
so.
back when it first came out.
I did not.
When the
I
world
played
was
EverQuest
new.
too, but I never played the original EverQuest.
Oh. There was a whole big deal in my household because we had to replace the video card. We had to upgrade the video card in the computer we had then. But back then, video cards were proprietary. So
way back
had
in
a
the
lot
day,
of
chat.
problems replacing
When the very
them.
first CRT was given life.
Yeah.
I didn't actually have any sort of like computer or internet access until I was like 13.
Yes, but
So
you're also
I missed
young.
out on a lot of. Yeah.
No, it's older than me.
Yeah. What?
I forgot
5
you're
years
like
between
in
us?
between us.
Yeah, like the three of us are a sliding scale of age.
I mean,
starting
we
from me
had
and
internet
Rada,
when I
so.
was. I want to say we probably got it when I was about 12 or 13. Is when it became normal to have kind of an internet connection in your home.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we missed out because we were poor. So
1999. I was 7 years old when this game came out. I probably didn't even know you could fucking play games on the
was
internet at the
17.
time. I was like playing on a
and
fucking
of course
PS1.
I was 12.
Yeah, dude. I was still getting the fucking demo discs out of Pizza Hut boxes when I was 7, right? So I sure as shit didn't know anything about PC gaming at the
Now
time.
we were trying to figure out what the fuck we were supposed to do with all these fucking AOL discs, and people started hanging them from trees to scare squirrels.
Yeah. You could decorate. Well, did you ever decorate like your bathroom with them?
No, we never did that.
Yeah. So, just as a quick
Oh my
thing, if
god,
you,
the days
like,
when you would get a fucking CD in the mail. Oh god, now I feel really old.
Oh man, you guys remember when Netflix did that?
No,
yeah.
not that
Yeah,
kind of
that
CD.
shit.
Yeah.
But yes, they did that too.
Netflix used to be good.
Good evening, bitches. Good evening to you too, Manta. Marilyn Manta. But anyway, yeah, no, shit's wild though. The comeback is insane. Daybreak Game Company has announced EverQuest Legends, a reimagined version of the classic EverQuest from 1999 with new features and quality of life enhancements. EverQuest Legends is in development for Windows PC and will launch sometime in July of this year. Oh, shit, okay. It's coming out pretty soon then. Closed beta is planned. You can sign up over on its official site. I'm kind of curious. Is there like actual like visuals on the site yet? Sign up for closed beta. Watch. Oh, there is a trailer. Let's have a look. Let's see here. Share this tab instead. So I'm curious to see what this fucking looks like. Might as well go for like the PS1 look. That's good. 1999. Or is this the new thing or is this the original?
I'm not sure yet. I think this might be the original.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh yeah, that's that good old shit. Classic soul model. Fighting happens?
No, it should. It's the same sort of system.
What do you think Knights of the Old Republic got?
Yeah, yes, there it is. Looking good.
Art. Yep.
That's good art.
It looks very classic.
It does. So just slightly upscaled. We didn't go like for a full-on like Spyro Reignited trilogy type thing here. It's just they made it look a little nicer, and then they just kind of kept everything else the same, I suppose. Well, I mean, it's just say they're going for like cleaner interface, I suppose. So
yeah, it looked like UI probably got upgraded.
Oh
but,
shit! There's a closed beta.
Yeah, just go get in there, Rada. Relive the glory days.
I hope, for the sake of the people that are really big into EverQuest and they're going to get into this because nostalgia bait, that it's not a soulless cash grab and it's not like infested with microtransactions.
Not like Warcraft Reforged or whatever the fuck that was.
Well, we'll certainly find
or
out.
World of Warcraft in general nowadays.
Fair.
Most MMOs, to be honest, are soulless cash grabs.
Yeah, it's a sad world we live in, Bear.
Yeah.
But I do hope that, those who are still alive that enjoyed EverQuest will be able to get a kick out of this.
Those that are still alive. Holy shit, man.
the still living EverQuesters. The ones who hung on this long. I'm sorry. EverQuest Legends has been designed from the ground up to appeal to players who enjoy playing their games solo and or casually. While groups up to 4 players and raids up to 8 players are available, the entire game can be played, enjoyed, and experienced solo if that's your playstyle. In keeping with this approach to the game, EverQuest Legends provides players with the ability to create immensely powerful characters by, among other things, selecting up to 3 active different classes per character. For example, you can make a rogue, paladin, wizard, and utilizing new ways to upgrade weapons and armor as you level up and improve your gear in EverQuest Legends. You will eventually gain the ability to take on the most difficult game content, whether alone or with a small group of friends. Whether you're an existing EverQuest player, a former player, or a new player that has never experienced the world of Norath, EverQuest Legends offers the opportunity to enjoy everything classic EverQuest has to offer, plus a lot more. At launch, EverQuest Legends will feature the continent of Antonica, pre-Kunark. God, proper nouns. Anyway, and all the... Yeah. I don't know what the fuck... Rada, what does that mean, even?
It is basically pre one of the later expansions.
Ah, gotcha.
Basically, it is. They did that vanilla WoW thing.
It's
basically that.
Oh, like what's it called? WoW Classic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
okay.
the players I know usually call it vanilla, but yeah.
Fair enough. I mean, either or. And all the EverQuest playable races, including Iskar, Froglocks, and Karen. I like that. Froglocks. That's a good name. All featured in the original EverQuest art style, including the classic graphics, zone, spell effects, loot, and music, plus more than a few new surprises. Key features: experience classic EverQuest. Features of all magic and nostalgia. Classic EverQuest, including the original art style, graphics, zones, spell effects, loot, and music. Enjoy the game as it has been seen, heard, or experienced in over 20 years. Fucking hell.
Yep.
That's something, huh? Modern game features. EverQuest Legends features tons of modern game features, including a streamlined user interface, upgraded spell and ability management, and countless other quality of life enhancements. Okay, that sounds good. Solid. Forge Your Legend allows players to create unique characters by selecting up to 3 classes at a time, with all the benefits, stats, spells, and abilities that come with each class. You can also upgrade your gear up to +10, swap and combine different focus, click, and proc effects on your gear. With 15 available races and 560 possible class combinations, that's actually pretty fucking nuts. The possibilities for forging the ultimate character are virtually endless. Adventure your way. With the additional power provided to player characters and the many benefits of a modernized gaming experience, EverQuest Legends makes it possible for players to progress through the game at their own pace and to forge their own adventures, whether alone or with others. While small groups up to 4 players and raids up to 8 players are possible, even a solo player can build a character strong enough to take on the toughest challenges and acquire the most epic gear in the game. So is this like a subscription thing, or?
Probably will be. I don't know. It doesn't
like
say.
What was the game a subscription back when it was first a thing?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the original sort of like method for all MMOs.
Yeah. All right. Did it also have like a lump sum buy-in as well, though, or is it just the subscription?
I'm gonna guess
no,
it was
just
both.
a subscription. I mean, back in the day, back in those days, you really just had kind of the subscription model. You paid $19.99 a month, or some of them were less, some of them were more, and
Gotcha.
that was it.
Where do the expansions cost anything when those happened, or?
Yeah, you bought the expansions as a game, you know.
Oh, okay.
And then you bought. And then you installed it, and I mean, you could still play the game without the expansion. You just couldn't go into the expansion area. So you bought the expansion, you loaded the expansion, and then you could play in the expansion.
Okay, interesting. All right, cool. But yeah, that's happening, chat. So if any of you guys out there in the audience are old enough to remember what EverQuest was, I mean, here you go. It's coming back.
Man, just fucking left and right.
The original's still running. Interesting. Well, I mean, because like this new version, like they're only doing like the first expansion with the drop, and then they're kind of like going to be rolling out the other ones as they go, right? Kind of like, again, same classic WoW. Like, so it makes sense that the original's also still running. But like, when was the last time EverQuest updated? Like the original EverQuest.
God only knows.
Yeah, like with a new fucking expansion, you know. So that's what I'm curious about. So, I imagine it must have been at least a decade ago, probably longer. Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool though. That's interesting. Let me see, what else do we have for the evening? We already talked about the Crimson Desert stuff. I thought this was mildly amusing, so
apparently they had a new expansion last year, according to
Yeah.
Dylan.
Really? Wow.
Well, and apparently, as of this month, they were celebrating their 27th anniversary, which had a
fair enough. Still going strong. All right.
Yeah.
Also, you missed an E in that title there. Just let you know. But hey, you know what's fucking nuts, you guys? So, and we'll probably roll. Yeah, should I just roll straight into the fucking? Yeah, I should. Hang on, let me grab that tab, bring it over just so I'll have it nearby. Fortnite recently did a crossover with Peak. You guys may be familiar with Peak. It's one of the newer friend swap games, where you and your friends try to get to the top of a mountain or whatever by helping each other out and all that. And yeah, Fortnite decided to get in on that. And the Peak costume is 2,000 V-Bucks, which I think, as of now, is like $22 or some shit. No, hang on. 22 to 40 for the pack, the Peak pack. Thing about that, interestingly enough, though, is that that's enough money to buy almost 3 copies of the Peak, the actual game that the costume comes.
Ew.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like I feel like we've been having this issue where it's like skins in games have been getting so fucking expensive, just kind of across the board. And it's like it's so weird to think about it because like all 3 of us are old enough to remember the time when you could just like unlock skins by playing a game, you know, or maybe putting in a cheat code or something for like whatever random goofy like afro, like rainbow afro shit or whatever, you know. But it's like the fact that they're like so many skins are just kind of like sold to us piecemeal nowadays and for like gradually increasing price. Like again, $22 fucking for one like outfit for your character.
Yep.
Like what again, you could buy like a good handful of, like right now during the Steam sale, you could buy a good handful of pretty solid fucking indie games for that money, including Peak, the actual game it comes from. So it's like why are we still doing this? I just don't. I get there's because people keep buying them, right? That's like the major issue here. But at the same time, man, what the fuck are we doing? I'm having a hard time just wrapping my head around this properly, because this is actually getting completely fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't play that stuff.
Yeah, I stay away from Fortnite in particular, and in general. I've been kind of moving away from buying cosmetics.
Yeah, that's probably
I used to be kind of okay with that, because I think, you know, when cosmetics came out as kind of like a, hey, look, we're gonna have free services, but we're gonna have these cosmetics things, and if you buy that, that supports us. That's how we are going to keep our business going. I was like, all right, that's fine, that's good. And at the time, you know, those cosmetics things would be like $5. Now it's, hey, we're gonna charge you money. Also, there's cosmetics to support us, but they're like a paycheck.
Yeah,
it's just like, nah, it's not the thing anymore.
Yeah, about $30 if you want the 2,500 V-Bucks bundle. You used to get 2,800 V-Bucks for less than 23. You're getting scammed. Yep, because they, again, like, this is kind of also off the back of the fact that they've ramped up the price of V-Bucks in Fortnite recently, like noticeably. But it doesn't really seem to be helping. It seems to be hurting more than anything, and you know, nothing indicates that more than the fact that apparently Epic Games is fucking going through it right now. You say you're staying away from Fortnite. Well, apparently about 1,000 employees are going to have to be staying away too, because they just got laid the fuck off. Today we're laying off over 1,000 Epic employees. I'm sorry, we're here again. A downturn in Fortnite engagement that started in 2025 means we're spending significantly more than we're making, and we have to make major cuts to keep the company funded. This layoff, together with over 500 million of identified cost savings in contracting, marketing, closing some open roles, puts us in a more stable place. You know, I feel like part of the problem is just the fact that Fortnite needs to keep up in the ante in terms of like the crossovers that they do, and the fact that they like keep pulling in more and more like celebrities and shit like that. The licensing costs for all that shit, absolutely would be putting them into the dirt, like in terms of their actual earnings.
Well, and so it's a spiral too of like diminishing returns. Yeah, it's like the first big, you know, collab crossover thing that's gonna draw tons of people. Each one's going to draw less and less and less and less.
Like I feel like it would have been. Yeah, I feel it would have been smarter if like they'd kind of mixed in a few more of their original skins, and then maybe spaced out the big collab things a little more, just so like people have something to get excited about, look forward to. But now it's like so many collabs happen so fucking fast that it's like your head's spinning. It's like I can keep up with all this shit. Obviously, don't have enough money to buy like even half of these fucking collabs you're doing. Like I really got to pick and choose at this point because they're just happening so fucking frequently. Yeah, as somebody who used to play Fortnite on a somewhat regular basis, like this is a problem I started encountering where it's like, yeah, now it's Ninja Turtles, now it's fucking Samurai Vader, now it's that one like Hero Academia or fucking I don't know, whatever other anime they got that all the fucking animes at this point, right? Jujutsu Kaisen and all this shit. It's like it's too much. It is too much to just keep doing this over and over and over again. They really got to learn to pace themselves. Like take a second to just breathe, let everybody else breathe. You know, give everybody a fucking minute to just get their hype up again, because everybody's run out of hype at this point. It's yeah.
Well, I think part of the problem too is that Fortnite isn't a style of game that has an infinite lifespan.
Yeah,
people are going to get tired of it no matter what you add to it.
True, especially now that they're actually going to be dropping like 3 different game modes. I believe I saw. No, it's not on this post, but another post had like more on this whole thing where apparently they're also going to be dropping support for a few different game modes, including the rocket racing one, and I think some other stuff. I don't remember what the other ones were, but yeah.
Well, yeah, I imagine you have to at this point. Otherwise, how are you going to get people to come in and play or to retain people? Because of how old Fortnite is at this point, I have to imagine it's super intimidating to new players. Especially, you get in there and you get put against people that have been playing for, several years. They know everything, they know maps, etc., and they just absolutely dominate you. And you just leave, you bounce. Like I said, a game like this, they're doing their best to squeeze as much as you can from that lemon, and at this point, all you really got left is rind. So,
yeah,
just poor desiccated flesh of a game.
But they hired The Rock, one of the most expensive actors in Hollywood, for the latest collab. Yeah, again, to my point, right? It's just they're spending too much money on the collabs themselves and not enough just, refining the game, making sure people are having fun, they're staying involved in the ecosystem, right? And actually having themselves in a place where they can keep the prices to a reasonable amount for these skins that they're putting out all the time, right? Because if people aren't going to want to buy $20 skins every fucking week, that's not going to happen. That's horse. Come on. Yep. Absolutely not. Ridiculous. So yeah, it seems like they kind of just they saw the money signs in their eyes, and it blinded them to what was actually happening, and the fact that they were just going a little too hard for a little too long, and now it's cost 1,000 people their jobs. So fuck. I don't know, man. It's a rough going over there at Epic right now, I suppose.
It is. I would like to hope that all the competent people that are working for Epic kind of see the writing on the walls. And either we're prepared for this or are preparing for this to happen again.
Yeah, most likely. Yeah, either finding a different ship to hop to, or maybe building their own ship, right? Maybe we get some new indie projects out of this, some fucking cool ones. I mean, it keeps happening with Ubisoft, so you never know.
Yeah, I love the Ubisoft shit because it shows you there's so much talent in Ubisoft. They just keep shedding it, and they don't know what to do with it.
And a lot of that talent is not just being shed, but some of it's leaving on its own because they know that they can't do the things that they want to do at Ubisoft. Right. It's too corporatized. The environment that creates Assassin's Creed isn't going to create Expedition 33.
No, I don't think anything outside of a largely independent company is going to create something like Expedition 33. For a style of game that was largely considered to be dead.
Yeah, that's because large corporations have no desire to experiment. They have no heart, no love for it. They're out there solely for the money. And that's actually part of it. You know, a game designer who really wants to design a game that they love in a way that they love that maybe might not hit it as well as people would think isn't going to be able to do that in a large corporation.
No, I agree.
And the funniest thing about it is that like all the big names that they've been trying to bank off of all this time, right? You know, like fucking Ubisoft's been riding Assassin's Creed into the dirt, and there's like a million examples of this sort of thing. But it's like all these big names needed that chance to become those big names, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they needed that chance to, like they needed somebody to give them a chance in the spotlight to, be able to gain that popularity and those audiences that they gained. But people just aren't really willing to do that anymore, it feels like. And no, it's sad to see, man.
Well, it's a cycle. It's Ubisoft was a small company at one point.
Yeah.
And they were led by a family of people who actually were interested in experimenting, throwing shit at the wall. As things have progressed, they've become more beholden to shareholders and just needing to make money to keep propping themselves up, and so you do what's reliable, and that doesn't let you really innovate.
Yeah, it's always the goddamn shareholders. I mean, I don't know, man. It's rough going. It's rough seeing it happen, especially for studios you actually liked and appreciated, like God, Naughty Dog and Insomniac Games. Oh.
If you really like a game, it's kind of sad. You kind of have to hope that the studio never hits it big. Which
really sucks because you want. Oh, God.
That they don't, stay small enough that they get bought up, because then they're just tax write-offs.
Yeah. You want them to exist in that nice AA space, right? That's where they can sustain themselves and they're getting the flowers they deserve for doing a good job, but they're not getting so big that they just become retarded.
Yeah, you want them to be a Larian, basically.
Oh yeah, you know what? Solid. That's a great way to put it. A Larian, a Sandfall, one of those. But
we'll see with Sandfall. I hopefully that they they kind of stay the way they are, but you never know. Again,
I mean, there's definitely a lot of room for them to get a big head over like just how ridiculously acclaimed Expedition 33 was, right? But I'm hoping they're gonna stay humble. That's
I just meant the French, so.
Oh well, also the French, yes. Well, but hopefully they stay humble and they keep it small, they keep it locked in tight. Same like the fucking what's it called? The Hollow Knight guys, right? Like they kind of just kept to their own like extremely tiny team all this time, and then they put out Silk Song, and then they crushed it again, right? So, yeah, that's kind of the ideal situation right there. It's like they're a small team, they make a cool thing, they take a while to just enjoy themselves and just silently work on a new thing, and they're like, Pam, hey, here's the new thing. Enjoy this too, and it's just as good. There you go. That's the ideal situation, ideal scenario right there.
Yep.
Team Cherry, the Hollow Knight people, they're weird. I don't know how to explain them.
Aren't most game devs weird?
They're good, really good ones are, typically.
Well, yeah. But I mean, just this little Australian development team with like 2 games to their name, and they're just absolutely loved. It's just they're really just kind of weird.
I mean, that's kind of where they all start, though. And it takes a certain type of person to not give in and try to make things grow to the point that you become a Bethesda or an Ubisoft.
Mm-hmm.
You have to watch that, because especially when you do something like let someone convince you to do an IPO or to go public, basically, you have to kind of not let somebody convince you to do that so that you can maintain control. It's literally the worst thing that could happen to Steam if they ever decided to do that. It's one of the reasons they're having so many attacks right now on a what's the word? Legal scale, because they're really hoping that they can just make it so that they have to, so that they can because they don't have control over what Steam does. They can't make them stop.
Yeah. And I was glad to see that's kind of the mentality they're going with over at Pocket Pair. I think if I can find the tweet here, but it was something along the lines of like they don't really have the intention to try and turn Pal World into like this massive fucking media empire, right? There's like, I mean, we're just making a good, open world exploration building game. So,
well, they're kind of doing something different in that Pal World is kind of separate from Pocket Pair.
They're making a lot of derivatives, like the Pal World dating game, the Pal World Pocopia alternative. That they say that, but that is kind of our blobbing out a little bit. Maybe.
No, we'll see how far it goes. Because if it's just like a few little like fun side projects, I don't think that's a big deal.
I say I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing as long as they keep control of the as long as they keep the power, really. As long as they're not selling themselves out to a board or something that then starts to make the decisions so that they lose the passion and drive behind it. And what I actually really enjoy is that they then have a tendency to not just, do their own Pal World related stuff, but that they've also branched out into publishing other games. So,
getting back to it, this is kind of all why I think Team Cherry is weird. They put out a super successful game that could have set them up for life. They could have sold out. Instead, they didn't do that, and they just continue slowly working by themselves on Silksong. And really put customers and like their audience first. That's weird. You don't get that really. I hope to see that be a trend with a lot of these studios, though, these AA studios. Like, I think that's kind of a Larian sort of thing, but I'm also a little bit of a Larian fanboy. I hope to see that with, like, Pocket Pair and their going-ons in the future. I hope that Sandfall has that, aside from them being French. So, fingers crossed.
Aside from them being French.
Yeah, we will tolerate the French just this once, at least for now.
Yeah, sure.
But so
not everybody has to sell out to private equity, Daryl, and that's the point. Is the people who choose to keep control will continue to make good things. You don't have to sell out. That's not and I think that's part of where we're changing in the world right now. Is once upon a time you had to sell out to reach a bigger audience. You had to find that larger publisher. You had to find someone to push that money into you. Now you don't. You can make it on your own. You don't have to do that. You just have to be reasonable and not expect to make all your millions of dollars off of one trade.
Yeah, unless you get just really fucking lucky, right? Like if you got some shit that just clicks with the internet at large, they'll do the advertising for you, right?
Oh, yeah.
If you got some shit that Twitter loves, they'll tell everybody they know.
And look at look what happened with Slay the Spire too. I mean, look at what happened with Expedition 33. Yes, Expedition did have a larger publishing house behind them, but they didn't have the same type of publishing. It's not like they had EA or something backing them up to top it off. But it's huge.
Oh, here we go. This is the it says they have no desire to be a media empire was the article here. Yeah, according to a top company executive, Pocket Pair isn't aiming to turn Pal World into a media empire. Pal World is a successful open world creature collect. Oh, this blah blah. We already know that. Has no desire to turn the into a media empire type franchise. During an interview with Games Radar Plus, Pocket Pair's head of publishing and communications, John Buckley, explained that he knows there is a market for all of the spin-offs in the game's universe. They're just trying to make people happy, but they don't want to branch out too far. Okay, so in moderation is essentially what they're going for, right?
Yeah.
Like they and like the dating sim was like specifically with the dating sim, I feel like using that example is a little like weird because it's like they put it out as like a April Fool's joke. Right, like that was the intention. Was it for it to just be a joke? And then like a bunch of people on Twitter like, but make it real though. But can it be real though? Can it, please? Like like a bunch of people start making a fuss about it. So like, they like throw their hands up, shrug their shoulders, like, okay, fuck it, we'll make a real one for him. Why not? if that's what they want, then that's what we'll do. As for the Animal Crossing one, yeah, that one I got nothing for. I guess that was just maybe taking a shot at Nintendo because Nintendo will not stop taking shots at them. Could be.
I don't know if that's the case. I think that their announcement for that was like the same day or very close to when Nintendo made their announcement.
Was it?
I don't remember quite how that.
I don't even remember when
So
like,
I was assuming
the thing
that
about
they
Pokopia, I don't even remember when that was announced. Like I forgot that was the game that was happening until it was out and people were talking about it on Twitter. To be honest,
I'm still a little surprised that it did happen. It just seems so just not quite their normal thing.
Yeah. It is.
Oh no,
it is
that they would make
weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say that they would make a game derivative of another game. That's not surprising to me at all.
Well, I mean, of another game, fine, but another game that they also like own, right? That's under the Nintendo umbrella.
Yeah.
Seems, like to directly compete with itself like that seems a little odd, but
yeah, I think about like Mystery Dungeon and stuff. They've done other games, like they have done other things,
yeah.
But it's just strange that this is you already have a very successful franchise in that area, so it's like you do another one. It's kind of okay, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you would think they just do like a crossover collab thing or something. You know, just send some Pokemon over to whichever Animal Crossing was the most recent to come out, and they just
Yeah, exactly.
They just decided to make a whole other game about it. I don't know. I guess one guy just had a real good idea for it. So, I mean, and the game does seem to be doing pretty good. People do seem to like Pokopia a lot. So, yeah, personally, I don't think Palworld is going to be like this media empire. We have no desire to be a media empire, but I think we can expect more kind of fun little Palworld stuff. Maybe, if someone wants to, maybe someone else can take a stab at it at some point. All right. So I guess they're open to like collaboration and like, third-party official things. So and we'll see how it goes, but I don't know. It sounds like the right mentality to be like, we're open to, if like, that's what the people want, we'll make it. But it like in general, we're not trying to like take over the earth with this shit, which is good because if they do that, then they turn to Pokemon and Pokemon sucks now. So
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Buffy also recently discussed plans for Hogwarts 1.0 launch. That I'm excited about. When is that happening, by the way? Because I kind of want to get back in when that happens. Is there a date for that?
Soon, but I don't know how soon. It's supposed to be this year at some point, and yeah, I'm also looking very forward to it because
we got to go in.
It's going to be a blast to get back.
Especially with all the crossover stuff that they've done that I haven't actually like gotten to mess around with yet, like the Terraria stuff. Fucking what's the one with the robot with the gun? What's that game called again?
Was it Ultra Kill?
Ultra Kill. Yes. Yeah, Ultra Kill. There was one other one, right? It was like a zombie game that they did a crossover with. What was that game called?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, you mean Become Human?
Yeah, I think that was.
Was it Become Human?
Human.
Yeah,
something
Once
human.
Human.
Yeah,
Once human, Become Human, or something like that. Yeah, but they had a lot of fun little crossovers and shit. So definitely probably be fun to check that out when we get in with the 1.0. But yeah, good shit for them. I'm looking forward to more Palworld stuff, and I don't know, rip to fucking Epic. We'll see how long that death spiral goes, because it's really starting to feel like they're all out of sorts over there, and whether or not they can get that shit back on track, who could say? I personally kind of doubt it, but we'll see. That aside, though, what else did we have going on for this week? Oh yeah, this one's just kind of nutty, weird, major corpo VTuber shit going on. So in Fuji News, Hololive has just taken definitive measures in the courts to protect its VTubers, and it's not just a simple warning. Cover Corp announced that in the next 30 days, it will initiate at least 30 formal processes against users who defame its talents on social media, YouTube, and forums. In fact, they've already won the first case, and the consequences for the responsible party set a historic precedent. He was located in real life, forced to delete all of his accounts, pay financial compensation, and sign a legally binding agreement. The agency is actively tracking IP addresses and demanding that platforms reveal the real identities of these individuals. Basically, they're saying, if you defame us, we're going to find you. You think the rest of the agencies and anime studios should replicate this measure against internet trolls? So I'm kind of confused as to what exactly we're talking about in terms, like, what is, when you say defaming, what are we talking here? Like literally spreading lies about them, like eating babies or being pedophiles or some shit. Like, what are we, like, what is the, like, where do we stop, like, trolling and get into, like, an actual defamatory crime is kind of where I'm at.
Well, that's a good question, because it is Japan, and what counts as defamation there is going to be a little different in how they treat defamation cases.
Well, is this just in Japan, or is this like, because obviously there's like American trolls too, like to fuck with like Japanese VTubers. So
yeah, I think they're pursuing it everywhere. They're
globally
going to be attempting to go global with their protection of their talents. Heinous shit gets said about HoloLive talents, like absolutely heinous shit, and
of course,
yeah, like they do suffer from a lot of stalking, a lot of harassment. I think it's good for the talents. I'm happy for them that, you know, that at least the company's got their back, or is making it appear that they have their back in these regards.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know, man. I would like to believe that if they're going after a person, that person is doing enough to warrant it. You know, it's one thing.
Would hope.
I don't trust our government so much.
Yeah,
Japan, I'm a little more like, yeah, maybe I'll give them a little pass here.
Yeah.
But you know,
yeah, because I'm like, my only thing with this is like, yeah, I get it. Like, some people do actually heinous shit online, like hiding behind anonymity, and some of that shit deserves to be, you know, properly dealt with. I just like worry about, you know, the sliding scale on that. Is like, what determines what is crossing the line per se. Like, I would like a definitive, I would like to know definitively where the line is, and like what constitutes crossing it, I suppose, is where I'm at with this. Like, I would need to see like what the actual stipulations here are, because I feel like this could very easily be abused in some cases, and I would hate to see that happen. Obviously, we don't want people who are just like, you know, fucking around for fucking around's sake to end up with a fucking massive, you know, legal fee and have to delete all their shit off the internet. You know, like it's iffy. It feels iffy, this sort of thing.
Yeah, it's like I said, I can see the potential for problems here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be hopeful. Once in a while, can't we just be hopeful? Can't things be good and then just be positive? I know that's not true. That's not how it works. But, you know, a person can dream.
I don't know, man. It's wacky. But yeah, to think they've already like gotten the first case and already gone after the first target is like, yeah, no, they're moving this shit along quick. It is going the fuck down, man. You are going to jail if you fuck with VTubers. That's something. That is a statement I never thought I would say. Also, I think Asta might be on the way. I see him. He just opened VTube Studio.
Papa.
He's finally coming. We got him. I know. Rada, any thoughts on the matter?
No, not really.
No?
No.
How would you feel if you went to jail for calling some other VTuber a bitch?
I wish them very good luck with that. I live in the US. They can fuck off.
Yeah, fair enough. I just don't know, man. It's wacky. It's wacky that's coming to this. It's weird.
Yeah, no, there are certain things that don't apply internationally. There's no way they're going to get me in jail for speaking my mind in the U.S.
Yeah, it was what I said. Proving defamation in America is a very different thing than it is in Japan.
Well, and the bigger thing is when you're talking, especially in the U.S., when you're talking about defamation in the U.S., to go to trial, you have to be able to prove that there is a loss. Well, I mean, you don't have to be able to prove there's a loss in order to go to trial, but when you're in trial, you have to be able to prove that there is some form of a loss. You can say things about somebody, but unless it actually causes them some kind of actual harm, they can't really do anything about it. So they'd have to be able to prove that, they lost money, or someone broke this contract, or something along those lines. They can't just say, well, this person said something mean, so now they have to give me money. No, there has to be an actual damage, provable damage that you have done by speaking against
we must be able to prove that you are
that doesn't count.
We must be able to prove that you are guilty of crimes against VTubers. Listen, I'm sure we can find something on US, so you're Brazilian. Come on, man. Let's be real here.
You're fine.
You're
Hold
good.
on. Except for people
Both
can't
men,
see
buddy.
you at the moment for some reason.
It's good to see you, lad. But
I'm worried you died.
But then I got better.
Yes, that's.
Is that the line from Ice Age?
Yes.
No. I think I think it was
Did you
like,
die?
Sadly, yes. But I
yes. Yeah, exactly. That's me.
See,
Yeah.
I was thinking of Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah.
I never finished that movie.
Actually, what was the exact line for that one?
Oh,
Fuck, I don't remember.
for Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Yeah.
So it's guys goes, I'm not dead yet, and the other guys, but he's going to be any moment. And he's like, I got better. Oh no, I'm thinking of some other. I'm getting confused.
Oh.
There's so many parts of that movie, and I've watched it so many times. Things tend to bleed into each other. The
That's fair.
newt is what I was thinking of when it's I got better. She turned me into a newt. I got better. And that's the witch scene. But no, there is the one at he's trying to give the dead body, or his father-in-law, or someone, to the people wandering around for dead bodies. And the guy's like, I'm alive. Yeah. Anyway,
So you had to be there. Anyway.
go watch the movie. Not right now, but later. It's a good movie.
But later. Not a bad idea. Hey, we got to talk about more serious nerd-related crimes, all right? Because fucking Roblox is at it again.
Oh God. Oh
As
no.
anyone could expect. Breaking: Roblox programmer arrested in New Orleans by Homeland Security investigations for possessing child rape pornography and importing a child sex doll. Roblox.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
A man who says he's a programmer for Roblox is behind bars on pornography charges. Jamie Bourne is charged with 40 counts of child porn possession, as well as possession of a child sex doll.
It's like, listen, I hate to be the guy who brings up like the judging a book by its cover thing, because I know we're not supposed to do that. But I mean,
No, man. The physiognomy is there. It's exactly what it looks like.
Can I just say he looks like fucking Asmongold?
I mean, Asmongold's got at least some fuller cheeks, man. This guy's kind of skeletal.
I mean, yeah,
What the hell's going on?
he's thinner, yeah, but
No, I do get it.
profile.
And I'll be honest.
The Redditor profile,
Even as a
I
guy
agree
who
with you,
doesn't
yeah.
hate Asmongold, I kind of see it too. Yeah, no, I do.
It is the Redditor physique,
It does.
I feel like the incels enough
The
fat.
Redditor physique is a good one. Hang on. Hang on.
I'm hanging.
But yeah, it's like you see this guy walking down the street, and you just kind of know that something weird's going on. I'm sorry, it's just it's there. You can kind of tell.
Yeah,
According to arrest
the shut-in,
records, Bourne told investigators he is a programmer for the online gaming platform Roblox, which is geared toward children and teens. Bourne is booked into the Orleans Parish Justice Center with a bond of over $2 million. This comes after Attorney General Liz Merrill filed a lawsuit against Roblox Corporation in August for failing to protect children from sexual predators. A man who says he's a programmer for...
Oh, that's it. Yeah. So, oh
mean,
no, the completely expected outcome, right?
Yep.
Yeah, fork found in kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, the
Who
interesting thing
manufactures
is
child sex dolls? That's a good question, actually.
I mean,
that's actually a really fucking good question.
Perverts, you know, like
Yeah.
especially nowadays, everything is DIY. You know, I feel like you know.
You good, Bear?
Yeah.
No, don't do it. No, Bear, don't do it. I hear you typing. Don't do it. Don't do it, Joker. That's not. That can't be a title. No.
Do we leave it? Do we leave this one to fate? Do we put this one in the hands of chat and let them decide?
Oh, they would.
No,
they would
that
lose.
one can't be a
Do we
title.
That our
I-
channel goes away at that point. I think that's how that one works.
Oh my god. No,
I'll fix
that
it, I'll
one-
fix
that
it.
one's too
I'll
foul.
fix it.
I'll fix it.
I get the feeling he probably just made some of those Minecraft or Roblox experiences, whatever they are. You know, the
God.
scenarios or whatever the fuck they make for that game.
Yeah. Said it became a hot spot for child predators. Had child predators on its programming teams. Could explain why it was so hard to combat the issue. Yeah. The story kind of writes itself. I mean, at this point, how does that game just not shut down? I know there's like a shit zillion dollars and like probably some high level politicians protecting it in some way because they're somehow involved. But like,
I mean,
at a
Yeah,
point,
that's
it has to be so apparent that it's like, no, we have to actually burn this down. Like it's literally just it's pumping cancer into the air, guys. We have to do something about this. I actually need to do something.
I 100% agree with you. I like 200% agree with you.
Mhm.
But then you got to remember how fucking profitable is cancer. You know what I'm saying? Like if it makes enough money, they can get away with a lot of stuff. And Roblox is one of the biggest games of all time. You know,
guys, we have to do something about the Torment Nexus. Okay, I don't even know why we built it in the first place. Please, guys.
it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. It's insane.
Why do we keep constructing these? We know what happens when we do it. Why?
Just one more Torment Nexus for the road.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
One more Torment Nexus for the road. It's pretty strong. Too.
Yeah, that's going in the titles.
That's good. That's solid. Oh, fuck. But on slightly less horrific, kind of goofy crimes, nerd-related crimes. Hey, guess what? The fucking Green Ranger, former Green Ranger from Power Rangers, is arrested in Japan after allegedly robbing 43 homes using skills learned on set.
Again?
Bro fucking took his fucking Power Ranger powers and used them to just start robbing niggas. Like,
no, there's no. This is the second time this happens. There's no way.
Yeah, wait. What was it? Actually,
Power Ranger.
Because now that you mention it, actually does sound kind of familiar.
Right.
Was there a different Ranger at least, or is this the same guy? Did he?
don't
They let him out and he immediately started?
You won't commit evil again,
okay.
will ya?
In 2015, the Red Ranger killed his fucking roommate with a sword that he got from set.
What the fuck? Like, that's horrific. I'm sorry for laughing.
That-
You know, and rest in peace and everything. But like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, how do you? Like, what do you fucking put on the tombstone, man? Killed, murdered by a Power Ranger? Like,
Bro, if I had a nickel every time a Power Ranger does a crime, I would have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird. It happens twice, right? Like, damn,
Oh my
that's
God.
insane.
Green Power Ranger chasing that green. It's in his nature as the Green Ranger, bro. He's here for the paper.
He's here for the green paper, bro. That's insane. That's wild.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. Yeah, why not?
Oh god, I can't, man.
I mean,
What
did
the
he hurt anyone? Like,
don't think so. I mean, it's literally just. Hang on, let me see if I can find the actual article so we can.
Yeah, if like he broke in, took a few things, like that's, fucked up. But at least he didn't kill anyone, I guess.
Yeah, at least he didn't kill anyone this time.
Yeah, I mean, stealing people's shit is still horrifically bad. It's a terrible thing to do.
Yeah.
Screen Rant's got an article on this. Let me see. Yep, here we go. This is the one from the recent story. Yeah, Dark Side of Power Rangers, how the show turned one of its stars into... I'm sorry, how the show turned one of its stars into a criminal. What?
I don't think the show was at fault here.
He could be doing anything. He was like a gymnast. He could be doing the same shit.
Or like a stunt double for like a million other things. Right? If you're fucking former Power Rangers, there's got to be all kinds of opportunities available. One would think, right? But
yeah, and it's like you're a former actor at this point, or stunt double, however he got fit into that show. It's not like you're signing like an agreement. It's like, I'm not gonna do crime with the skills I learned on the show or anything. It just happens to be
they might have to put that into the contracts from now on. I don't know, man. God. Okay, hang on. Let's get the details here. For millions of viewers, tuned to Power Rangers stood out for its balance of intense battles and drama. While many diehard fans of the series may already be aware, casual fans might find it shocking that the actors filmed their dialogue and unmasked scenes in California, while the epic battle sequences came from Japan's Super Sentai series. Many scenes were stitched together.
I think most people know that at this point.
Yeah, more or less. Many scenes were stitched together to create the iconic series fans have come to love. However, years later, one of the Japanese stunt performers whose work helped bring the beloved Green Ranger to life would make headlines for an entirely different reason that completely reframes his role in Japan's Super Sentai series. Yasumoto Ihara was a Japanese stuntman and tokusatsu suit actor whose works helped bring action sequences to life in superhero shows that were later adapted in Power Rangers. Suit actors like Ihara were the ones who performed the stunts and choreographed battles in many of these series that were eventually repurposed for Western audiences. Ihara is most known for his role as the Green Ranger, however. Ihara is most known for his role as the Green Ranger, however, his role was strictly behind the mask in full suit action. The two commas fucked me up here, and I'm pretty sure that's not how you're supposed to use two commas like that, but...
I mean, you're not sharing the screen, so I don't know.
Oh, fuck, am I not? I'm stupid. No. God damn it. Wait, you guys gotta let me know. Yeah, you guys gotta say something. Anyway.
I mean, you were reading it out loud, so I was like, you know what, that's enough.
Yeah, well, still. I like people that read along and all that.
Yeah,
anyway. He executed thrilling stunts and acrobatics that would appear in the battle footage of the franchise, making him an essential and indispensable part of the Power Rangers franchise. However, in the years that followed, Ihara's life took an unexpected turn between late 2013 and 2014, after he committed a series of burglaries in Japan that would eventually lead to his arrest in 2014. Wait, why are we just hearing the story now? This happened way back when. He revealed that the same skills that made him a standout stunt performer enabled him to commit these crimes. Like, was he still working as a stuntman while he was committing the robberies then?
That's kind of what it's sounding like, isn't it?
Like, was it just not paying him? Are we about to get to the point where, like, they're going to say they weren't paying him enough or something? Like, across Saitama Prefecture in Japan, Yasumoto Ihara carried out a series of thefts before he was ultimately caught and confessed to at least 43 burglaries. He admitted that his background as a stunt performer allowed him to scale walls, poles, and balconies to gain entry through upper floors. Media outlets in Japan called him the Spider-Man thief, emissary of hell, Spider-Man.
Yes.
Crazy.
That's still my favorite fucking Spider-Man thing. I swear to God, the fact that
Spider-Man
didn't
know
that Japan knew fuck all about him, but they got the rights. They're like, I don't know, emissary from hell, Spider-Man. They gave him a gun. It's the world. Oh God. The story stands out as a complex, layered story that raised discussions surrounding mental health, financial stability, and support for those facing hard times. He revealed that he committed those crimes due to financial strain after a knee injury in 2009 had ended his stunt career, leaving Ihara struggling to secure a stable income. He later explained that the burglaries were intended to help him fund a drama school and provide an opportunity to revive his involvement in the entertainment industry. So he had a knee injury, right? And that stopped him from being a stuntman, but he was able to fucking scale walls and rob people's homes.
Yeah, we call that fraud.
Yeah, this doesn't quite like how the fuck was he managing these robberies?
I mean,
and why wouldn't he just fucking go back to doing the suit shit then? If he it's like I assume it's some like because all right, this happened between 2013 and 2014, right? The knee injury happened in 2009, so this is about 4 to 5 years later. So one would assume that he healed up, right? So at that point, why the fuck would he not just go back to doing the suit stuff and be legit? Like, obviously he knew he was good at it, like he knew what he was doing. He was good enough to be cast as a fucking Green Ranger in Power Rangers, right? That means he's pretty like high up there as a suit actor. So why would he not just go back to being a suit actor? What the fuck?
I mean, he was probably good enough to like climb walls and be known as the Spider-Man burglar.
Yeah, so like at that point, like use some connection. Like, did you make any connections while you were a suit actor? If so, like call him up, let him know you're good to go again, and fucking go back to it. Like,
I don't know.
Japanese
industry is kind of weird. I don't know if that would work the same way it would, you know.
I guess, like maybe there's just not enough like context here, but this seems to make zero sense, all things considered. And if nothing else, why not just get like a normal fucking job then? Like, I don't know.
The thievery was probably easier. That's what I'm gathering from this.
Yeah. Stolen goods are valued at roughly 8.2 million yen, or about $77,000. Jesus Christ. Across 43 robberies, $77,000 is not bad. No. At the time, he was officially sentenced in 2020 to 5 years in prison. His story stands out as a complex, layered story that raised discussions. Oh. So, okay, but like... Again, how like the title's so misleading because again they're kind of like making it out like this was the show's fault, but like if he had a knee injury and couldn't do the job, what the fuck were they supposed to do about it? Right? They had to get someone else. So like maybe there just wasn't good severance pay, or
maybe you know.
I mean, I can believe, given the Japanese work culture, I can believe they probably fucked him over a little bit on the back end, right?
Most likely.
But at the same time, though, there had to have been like some other solution aside from robbing people.
I mean, there always is, right?
Yeah, you can imagine.
I mean, not always, maybe, but you know, there are alternatives to being a fucking burglar.
Yeah, one would hope. You know, breaking the law wouldn't be the only option you have.
Yeah, it's not like the fucking studio put a knife to his neck and be like, "You're never gonna work in this industry ever again, son of a bitch."
I'm so sorry, Asta. For a second there, I thought you were about to say it's not like Brazil. And
okay, all right. You know what? Fuck you. You know what? That was uncalled for.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't uncalled for. I don't know, man.
All right, you two go fuck yourself. You guys fucking suck.
I'm sorry, bro. I am.
I too.
You know what? It's my own fault. I reap what I sow.
Nah, you're good. But yeah, I mean, sad story for a once proud hero, but I guess that's just how it goes sometimes. You either die the hero or you live long enough to see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
absolutely.
It is sad.
It is.
I guess.
I mean, I still think this is mostly on him for making the choice to do that, but
I do too. I feel bad for like the kids more than nothing that would have.
Well, no one's gonna tell the fucking kids if the Green Ranger got arrested. They're just gonna be like, "What happened to the Green Ranger?" Be like,
"He moved to the farm."
Yeah. I mean, what actually happened, in practice, that they fucking got a new guy to, wear the suit. Right? It's stuck in Japan, right? They got a million ninjas over there, so.
Something tells me it's that sort of mindset, and maybe is an issue.
Yeah, true. I mean, like all joking aside, like the people who are like physically able enough to do the Power Ranger shit like on a regular basis, probably not that big a number. Even in Japan, where they tend to stay a little more physically fit than us over here in the States, but like people who are like on that level to be able to like do that shit consistently is probably a relatively smaller pool. But,
yeah.
They probably did find a replacement for him eventually, though. No, that's what it is.
Well, I mean, yeah. If he went out as the Green Ranger, and are we talking OG Green Ranger here? Because
I would assume so. Maybe.
Because there was,
he looks like he looks like an older guy. So
technically, there were a lot of those. Down the line, Green Ranger's
Yeah.
been a thing.
Like the setting, right, and obviously the setup of the Power Rangers, where it's like, yeah, they're wearing masks all the time, and the actual action scenes aren't even being filmed in the U.S. So it's like, if you would change the actor out, the suit actor, almost no one's gonna know ever or care, unless they're like a Power Rangers super fan, right?
Yeah.
Unless they're like the ones who's like really deep in the trenches, where they even know like all the Japanese actors involved, right? Because I'm sure that those guys exist. I'm sure those Power Ranger fans are out there, but they're probably on the fewer side of the overall Power Ranger enjoying community. So, yeah. In terms of other crazy nerd-related crime shit happening, though, Rada, you want to tell us what the fuck's going on with the Afro Man trial? Because I'll be honest, I have not been keeping up with this at all. But you did put it in the docket, so I figured you want to talk about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's funny stuff and pretty important too. So, I mean, most people know who Afro Man is, I'm assuming.
I honestly did not know who this was before, like all this shit started coming up like a week ago.
So his real big claim to fame is the song "Then I Got High," which I'm aware of that one. Yeah.
Oh,
because I got high. Because
Yeah.
I got high.
That one.
Because I got high. Yeah.
And so a few years
Classic.
back, I don't remember how, I think it was like 2 years or something. Someone turned in his, turned him in for having drugs and being part of some kidnapping. So these cops come to his house while he's not home, knock their way into their house, knock down his door, break his gate, go through all of his shit. He's got them on his internal house security, going through the pockets of his suits and all this stuff. And they don't find anything because the dude didn't do anything. So
no criminally found whatsoever, no charges at all pressed on Afro Man.
Yep. So he put out a song, and it was called "Will You Fix My Door?"
Well, hang on. Apparently, he spent the next 3 years making several songs. Calling out
I was getting there. Hold on. Name. I mean, do you want me to tell her, or do you want to read the post?
Sorry, go ahead.
All right. So so he made that song first, and then he started making other songs, each one about the cops who showed up in that video. The one, I can't remember everybody's name, but like one of them is a female cop, and he's got a song called "Lick 'Em Low Lisa," basically calling her a lesbian. And one of them has apparently got a brother or something who was accused of pedophilia, and another guy who was in one of, I don't know if it was the same guy, but he also has some charges against him. But he made songs basically about every one of them. And of course, one of them, he made a song called "Lemon Pound Cake," because in the original video, in the security camera, you get there's this shot of this cop. He walks in, he looks at the lemon pound cake on the glass, and you can just see it in his eyes that he would like some lemon pound cake. And
they made a whole album calling the officer back. A whole album? How do you make a whole album of songs just calling someone?
It's a great question. But so amazing. He puts all these out.
Oh, that's the pettiest shit in the world. I love it.
Yeah, so then the police officers decide that they're going to try to sue him for defamation. And
but was the officer fat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the problem. So he did put out another song, and it's actually called it's on the internet.
Yeah.
And
that's a good
basically all of the proof of what he has said
I love this bit, actually. It's great.
Is on the internet. So he's not lying about anything. Nothing he said is untrue. And when it comes to defamation, the truth is an absolute defense. Meaning, if it's true and you say it, you can't be held liable for defamation because you are not committing defamation. It is the truth. So, he just every single one of those things that he put in those songs was true. But for some reason, these cops thought that they could get out there and sue this man for it. And even the judge was on their side. The judge was trying to manipulate the jury to bring back a guilty verdict on him. But no, they came back. He was found cleared of all. They ruled in his favor across the board. It didn't even take them very long to do it. And yeah, he just totally. There are videos out there of these cops having to sit on the stand and listen to the songs that he made about them. There's one with the chick, and she's just
look at this guy's
crying.
face.
I mean, her just bawling her eyes out over this song. And this other guy, the lemon pound cake one, actually, in fact, had never heard the song about him before. So he's sitting there on the stand and has to listen to this song, calling him fat. And
dude, what do you call the guy who's like writing down everything that's happening during the trial? What do you call that guy again?
Transcriber.
Oh my god! Yeah. Imagine getting to be that guy for this trial.
That's a fun job. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, so all that stuff. He's got all the proof for all of his songs, just absolutely demolishes them in court. And he's sitting up there on the stand talking about how all of this stuff is out there. This is truth. So I don't know why you guys are coming at me like this and shit. And I mean, it is just hilarious.
Oh my god! Like dropping your fucking diss tracks at the Super Bowl is one thing, right? Mm-hmm. Fucking playing your shit in court for the people you're dissing and have to listen to it in front of an entire jury. That's just never getting topped, bro.
Yeah,
that's it. That's done. That's done. It's
and on top of that, you come out as like not guilty.
Yeah.
Hanging the fuck
up. They put him not.
There's no topping this ever.
Gotta
finish it.
What?
They did get him not guilty, but the judge still kind of fucking stiffed him.
He's gonna appeal that, and it's gonna come back. That's gonna get appealed. But yeah, the judge came back and said that he has to pay half the legal fees for the whole thing. No, that's not gonna. That's an appealable thing. He'll get that appealed, and he won't have to pay shit.
Oh god.
And you're right, not the Riyadh. He absolutely. They should have just fixed his door and returned all his money. That's all they had to do. Mm-hmm. They had to just not fuck him over, and this would have never happened.
The track he's gonna drop for like all this shit that's just happened. Oh, I can't wait.
Oh,
I gotta go. Did he already do it?
I don't know if he has or not, but there's gonna be plenty out there. He's got quite a bit to work with for the rest of his life, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, hands
down. Dude, I gotta go subscribe to the Zeus YouTube channel like right now. I can't wait. I cannot wait, bro. One officer was suing because Afroman made a whole song about him saying he was fucking his wife.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he made a song saying that he was fucking one of their wives, and on the stand, the lawyer asks, "So is he fucking your wife?" And the guy goes, "I don't know."
Bro,
nuking his own case and establishing that there is a non-zero chance that Afroman might actually be fucking his wife.
Yeah.
As his only witness for the trial, Afroman brought a deputy's ex-wife.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that would be crazy. That would be insane. Dude, if he had to bring the guy's wife to basically confess that she has been cheating on him, because he doesn't know.
It's shit like this that makes me deeply wish the Boondocks was still airing, man. Oh my god, the episode they would have made from this. Oh, it would have been beautiful. Oh, it would have been gorgeous, bro.
Insane.
Holy shit. Oh. The Boondocks bait that this whole fucking situation is. I can't even believe it. Yeah, Nuraroni with the W in there. Hang on. Question. So what did they do? So what they did searching your house gave you the right to do everything you did? A, under the circumstances that I've got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick the can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm a sport for doing so. Bro said, fuck him.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Is he wrong though? This guy's extremely based.
Oh man. Let me count song banks. Can I wait? Can I like play a little bit of the song, or is it gonna be a problem? Because I want to play a little bit.
I mean, just
copyright maybe.
You know, he actually tends to release copyright, so at the worst, you just appeal it, and you should be okay.
Alright.
Some lemon pound cake, Mama's lemon pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice. Of what? Lemon pound cake. He wanna put down his glide. Lemon pound cake.
Oh my god, he put it to under the boardwalk. Oh, that's great.
Well, the other one I was telling you about, it's on the internet, is to the tune of oh, I have to look it up because it's hilarious.
Oh fuck, I can't. That's so good. I love this guy. Hang on, I need to.
Yeah, this is hilarious.
Let me do this right now so I don't forget to subscribe to his channel. Chat, if you ain't following this dude, you gotta go do that shit.
Yeah.
Right
go
now.
Do that shit right now, Chad.
It's called the Battle Hymn of the Police Whistleblower.
That's a good one. Oh. Fuck. I'm trying to remember the name of that original song because I'm pretty sure I know which one.
Battle Hymn of the Republic.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there he is. Afro Man. OG Afro Man. I'm stupid. I'm fucking idiot. I'm fucking idiot.
Old Afro Man.
I'm sorry, listen, it's all one word, okay?
Oh my god, really?
It's all one word.
Old Afro Man. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
I'm like, sorry.
Is that like an...
Oh no, don't be sorry.
Jazz
that
is
was
special,
a treat
guys.
for soul.
But yeah, fucking beautiful moment. More power to him. That shit's great. That shit's amazing. You know what's not amazing, and what's actually just kind of disappointing, depressing, and depressing. This next bit of crime: a female esports player and her boyfriend who helped her cheat in a tournament by playing for her instead have been sentenced to 6 months in prison.
What?
No, I love this one. I love this.
Thai courts said their actions harm both the integrity of esports and the country's reputation. Listen, like,
damn,
how the fuck did she even get on the team if she was just gonna like have her dude cheat for her? Like, what? I mean, was he cheating for her during the tryouts too? Like, what the? Hang on, we gotta argue.
Yeah, we gotta get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, okay. A Thai esports player was sentenced to prison after she was caught cheating during a major international tournament where her boyfriend played for her instead. Bangkok court handed former national team player Nafat Tokyo girl Wadasin a 6-month prison sentence after she was found guilty of cheating during the 2025 Southeast Asian SEA Games. The pro secretly had her boyfriend playing for her remotely by logging into her account. Fucking wow.
Wild.
Oh, Jesus Christ. However, the sentence was later reduced to 3 months detention after she admitted to the charges and cooperated with authorities. The scandal stems from the Women's Arena of Valor event at the SEA Games, where officials noticed suspicious gameplay during a match. Investigators later found that Wadasin had shared her account credentials with another player, her boyfriend, allowing him to secretly play matches on her behalf. She also used external communication tools to coordinate the deception in real time, effectively bypassing tournament rules and security systems. Her partner in crime, 23-year-old Chirio, was also sentenced in the case. The cheating was uncovered mid-competition, leading to Wadasin's disqualification and the withdrawal of Thailand's team from the event. Oh, so she just fucked over her whole team with this, too. That's...
I mean, yeah, she was cheating.
Yeah. Authorities later arrested both individuals, seizing devices and chat logs that detailed how the plan was executed. Man,
this is wild, honestly. Like, I don't know. Like, if you get caught for doping in like actual sports, do you get prison time?
I don't know actually. Maybe you at least get disqualified, but maybe
yeah, no, that absolutely that like makes 100% sense, right?
Yeah.
But
prosecutors charged them under Thailand's computer crime laws, citing unauthorized access to systems and manipulation of competitive integrity. The court ruled a violation of the Computer Crime Act, saying that actions harmed both the integrity of esports and the country's and the whole country's reputation. Damn. All right.
That is insane. That's something like
yeah. Initially, the court issued a 6-month prison sentence. Yeah. Reduced to the pleas. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Went to fucking juvie for 3 months for cheating in esports. I'm just like, why would you not just like, I don't know, practice, get better at the game yourself? Because like this also was just like, damn, she really had to call in a dude for the women's tournament.
That's
also insane. What the fuck?
That's rough, man. That's a rough one right there.
Yeah.
God damn.
Crazy, crazy, dude. I bet $1 million should never expect that shit to like give her prison time.
Oh, I believe that.
I mean, it depends on how much money she made with that. Actually, now that I think about it, because some of these tournaments, like you got like big payloads, so maybe that would make sense, right?
That shit's crazy, man. I don't even know. Yeah, the Women's Arena of Valor event at the SEA Games. Well, she clearly did not get the Valor memo, because that's some cowardly shit, right? I don't know, man. That's just wacky. I do find it kind of funny though that even like esports are like, you know, divided between male and female divisions. I don't know. It's just like nothing I really think about unless like a story like this comes out. Well, I do believe that it is because typically the male players are just better. Like even with fucking esports.
I guess.
I don't know how or why this happens specifically, but I believe that is the case typically.
I mean, maybe because it's a male-dominated like area still, right? I feel like men still play more video games than women. I don't know.
Men are better at some things than women are. Women better at other things than men are. It's just a fact of life, and people need to just get the fuck over it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think like video games would be one of those things. Right?
Yeah.
Like, with normal sports, it's like it's literally like a physical thing, right? Like men are physically stronger than women.
But gaming is a physical thing too. It's just not in the same kind of way. It requires a certain set of attention and an ability to react to certain stimuli in a specific way, especially when you're talking about the kind of games that tend to be esports games. Yes, there are women out there who can excel at it and can do just as good as a man if they have the desire to sit down and learn that. But honestly, most women aren't interested in that. It's just a fact of biology that there are women who just don't. Most women aren't actually interested in that. The women who are actually interested in it aren't going to be as good as the men. But there are women who can reach that
point
level if they want to. They're just very far and few between. You can't say that every woman should be able to do that, because not every woman can do that. They're the ones who can meet a male in that situation. Even the very best women are going to be below the very best men. It's just a fact of biology. It's not something that's wrong. It's just like even the very best man at doing some things women can do, which tend to be more emotionally involved, aren't going to be as good as a man will never make as good as a mother as a woman. Let's put it that way.
I do remember reading a study at some point that as far as video games are concerned, like men tend to play more because like the men being better is because men are the dopamine receptors in your brain, they're triggered more in men by playing video games than women are. So men are more likely to continue playing the games and then build their skills. I've also heard some other bits with spatial reasoning and logic, and men just having a natural advantage in those areas, and that translating really well into the virtual world. I'm reminded. This reminds me of like. Did you guys hear about Vevictus?
No,
an older
no, I
thing
don't
now.
think so.
They were a League of Legends esports team,
Mm.
and they were famous. And they were much beloved. It was an all-female esports team.
Oh, you're not about to tell me they went up against like some 10-year-olds and got dunked on, are you?
No, it's esports.
That's
so they
insane.
just dunked on by everyone.
Well, I mean, it happened with like fucking professional female soccer players once. So,
they got BTFO'd every time they played. Every tournament they went to, they just got their ass kicked. And like, not just they lost, they were. I think it was something like each person was dying like 30 times a game. I don't know if any of you guys played League, but that's not
I
good
played
numbers.
League. I know exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Like, in the context of League of Legends, that's horrific. Oh my god. Wait. So this happened? You said they were an actual esports team.
Yeah, they were an actual esports team.
Super chat.
Oh, super chat. Oops, my bad. Sorry, I did hear the noise.
Turn that up a
Sorry. Hey, hold. Put a pin in that real quick there. $10 super chat from Daryl and Manta. Thank you so much. Emirata woman-splaining.
Woman-splaining to us is crazy. She is, though. That is true.
Damn. Wow. Hey, listen. Emirata has great opinions and lovely insights on many things.
I mean, she is very knowledgeable about women, you know? One would assume that she is a woman, even.
Might be. Honestly, I never bothered to ask, but, you know.
I'm not sure about it myself, so. I mean, we did have that whole, wanting to suplex a dragon conversation earlier.
We did.
I missed that. Insane.
Yeah, we were talking about Crimson Desert a little bit, but yeah.
Gotcha.
And Amarada is not women's splaining; she's an honorary dude.
But wait, okay, so this esports team got rocked this hard because what? They started competing like tournaments against male players, or what? What's the deal?
They just started. They were always competing against male players. They just started advertising themselves as an all-woman team and how amazing that was.
Oh.
And then it got absolutely shut out. It was back in like 2016. That time frame.
Fuck. Wait, did they like change their players out for women from men, or is that?
They changed. They were a mixed team, and I think they actually were doing okay originally. Like not winning a lot, but like okay numbers. And then they changed out to be an all-woman team, and hoping to kind of ride that as their claim to fame, and absolutely shut out. And I know they disbanded. I think right around COVID. They were not. They had lost, like they won 0 games in the tournament the year prior. So they're like, nope, we're done. We're out. None of them could take it. They did not like.
I imagine things were probably getting real toxic by the end there. Like,
I can only fucking imagine. The one thing I've noticed, I mean, guys will yell at each other, call it, horrible names, but just the toxicity that breeds in like women-only areas is just that's a whole different kind of uncomfortable.
Shit gets personal, probably real quick, I bet. So wait, is there an explanation for this as to why this happens in chess too, though? Because I recently learned that apparently this is also a thing in chess, where there's like male and female divisions and shit.
There's not only male and female divisions. There's a whole title, Women Grandmaster, which is a much easier. Yeah, a women Grandmaster is not a Grandmaster. Women can become Grandmaster, but there is a whole like separate thing for them to become women Grandmasters.
Because I thought I saw somebody like. Because the reason this happened is because I saw a video of like a female grandmaster going up against like a 10-year-old boy and getting dusted by him. and then people were talking about it in the comments like, there's like 40 like grandmasters in the world currently, and like 3 of them are female or something like that.
It's this is another one where I think it's spatial logic and reasoning, etc. Just men have natural advantages in that particular area.
Shit, man, it's crazy to think about.
And chess is also another one of those areas where you're going to see significantly more guys play it.
So you're gonna have. I don't play chess. I barely play checkers.
Yeah, I played chess when I was younger. I was in
You
a chess
strike
club
me
at
as a
one point.
chess player. Yes.
Yeah, thanks.
The set
we
is in his
we had
voice.
a girl
Thanks,
in our chess club, and it was a very much a token sort of thing for her. So
I was in chess club, but that's because I liked it.
she did not particularly like chess, but she had a boyfriend in chess club,
Ugh.
Oh, okay.
and so she went to all the chess tournaments that the chess club was sent to
Uh-huh.
because it was the girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, was she good?
No.
Like, did she actually
No,
practice or
No.
Okay.
No, she was hands down the worst one there. I was serious. She was there. It was a token thing. She
Okay.
went to the tournaments because she was the girl.
I mean, but here's the thing. That's not because she wasn't bad because she was a girl. She was bad because she was there for her boyfriend.
Yeah. No. I'm not saying she was bad for being a girl. Just
Yeah.
that it was a very much like a shitty situation that
Uh-huh.
like she shouldn't have been going in the first place. But
Yeah.
you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, understandable. Yeah, she shouldn't be part of the club that she's not interested in, especially if she's like competing and stuff.
Well, again, she had a boyfriend in chess club.
Well, yeah,
Hey, at the time, like I said, I was like 13. At the time, everyone in chess club was just amazed that this guy had a girlfriend. So
I mean, he was a guy with a girlfriend in chess club. All right, I'm sorry, but people who play chess don't usually get laid.
he was not one of the better players himself, but he was very well respected in that club. It was hilarious.
That's good. That's good. Oy. Well, at any rate, hey, you guys know about the New York Post, right?
No, actually.
I unfortunately.
I try not to.
Oh, you're aware it exists, yes. You guys wanna check out a banger article? I don't know if you guys are ready for this one.
Oh God.
You guys ready for what the New York Post has in store?
No, not really.
But I've not read this article yet because I wanted to share this with you guys like completely completely in the dark, right? I don't want to know what we're about to read until we actually read it.
Articles on us now.
Somewhat.
Shadow dropping articles.
New York Post asks, "What is hentai?"
Oh Lord Almighty!
Hold on, someone linked to my Twitter account. Someone linked to my Twitter account real quick.
It's hentai and it's art.
The
Oh my
niche
God.
porn that the world can't stop watching. That's how.
Well, that's called a porn addiction.
No, it's called Western media sucks everywhere. It's it's just how it works.
What is hentai? Let's get into it. They
I
have
mean,
pictures.
if we
Oh
must,
no! They put pictures in the
sure.
article.
Oh no, the pictures. No.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
It's probably fine. Like they're not putting actual like nipples or anything in here.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're not gonna. They're
scrolling
they're
up to
not
find the
gonna
article
put
to make sure.
nudity. Just for for good measure, maybe stop sharing, scroll down a little bit, and then come back to us if there is any
It's
actual.
probably fine. There's no.
All right.
Again,
I mean,
again,
if the channel goes down, it's
again,
it is what it
it's
is.
it's the fucking New York Post. They're not gonna put actual fucking nipples in their articles. People the world over are hot for hentai. Hentai, a form of animated pornography, has been the top search term on Pornhub for the past several years, claiming the #1 spot in 2024 and 2025, according to the NSFW site.
Oh yeah, they
Further,
censor it.
On Pornhub, people are watching hentai on Pornhub.
they got hentai
course.
there now.
I guess.
Fucking casuals, dude.
I've had it on there for a very long time. It's not new.
Do you have like your own special sites for it?
Yes.
There are.
Yes, I
hentai
do,
sites
like-
specifically, yes.
Are there? Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is not my
so
area.
much
but
better.
you see
Pornhub
them.
is so ass for like. Okay, time for a little rant. Pornhub is so ass with this kind of stuff because like usually they just repost a bunch of stuff that actual animators like do, like some actual work, which fucking sucks for the animators.
Mhm.
And then another thing that pisses me the fuck off on Pornhub is the fucking lewd VTubers that just sit there at the corner reacting to the porn. Like, get the fuck out of here! Why would I want to watch that? Like, if you want to be a lewd VTuber, post your own shit, you know?
Porn reacts are like the weirdest thing, right?
Yeah,
because
the
okay,
weirdest
listen. Like just full disclosure.
Porn
reacts are apparently a thing. Like, because that's what Asta's describe. That's what Asta's describing right now.
Okay.
What
Alright,
comment on
I'm
it?
just
It's like,
gonna
oh
take
yeah,
his
that looks
word
like it
for
would
it.
be good.
Like, I'm
too many
sure there's like a fetish or kink related to it, but it just floods the hub. It just floods the hub with anything. Whenever you search for animation, there's just a fuck ton of people that are just reacting to it. And I'm sorry, I don't want to hear anybody talking over the porn.
What kind of reactions are they having?
Okay. I just want to put this out there before we move on, because we don't need to get too deep into the weeds on this. But like, listen, your boy goons from time to time. All right, I got a girlfriend, but I got needs. It is what it is. I just like the thing that like is so far beyond me. The thing that's so fucking far beyond me. It's like when you're trying to handle business. I feel like the last thing you want to hear is somebody else's voice over the fucking thing you're watching, right? Like,
yeah,
what the fuck? Who does that appeal to?
I have no clue. Someone apparently, because that's so popular. That happens all the fucking time. It's crazy. Also,
yeah. Is
hold
that
on.
the kind of
Backtrack
content creator? Is that the kind of content I should be like changing gears towards? Is that where the viewers are nowadays? Is that what the kids are into?
No, definitely not what kids are into. Don't bring that shit
yeah,
okay?
That's
choose better words.
Yeah.
Okay, but
well, I was doing the old man thing, but well, yeah.
I have an actual question.
No,
when the fuck did you find a girlfriend?
No, I said I don't have a girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, that's not what I heard either.
Yeah, I also heard I have a girlfriend.
I think I said don't have a girlfriend.
Okay, because I was like, what the fuck? That's big.
I definitely let you guys know if ever that should happen.
Yeah, that's why I was like, what the fuck happened?
You guys would be the first to know.
Why didn't you tell me, you bastard?
I tell you guys before I tell my parents.
Okay.
No, at the same time.
Okay.
I put you all in one group chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna do a group chat.
You're gonna do a group chat. Yo, guys, I'm hitting it. Peace out.
Just don't send pictures. That's all I ask.
Oh, fuck.
Crazy.
Fuck. Okay. Hang on. Let's
okay. All right.
Let's get back on track.
Let's see, please.
Further, searches for the term have increased 8% over the past half-decade, suggesting an ever-expanding fan base is keeping cartoon smut on top. A subgenre of manga and anime, hentai is characterized by explicit imagery, stylized characters, and fantastical, sometimes controversial scenarios. I mean, we're still talking about porn here. There's controversial scenarios in normal porn, man. All the stepsister shit, like, come on. What are we doing here? The word itself is an abbreviation of the Japanese hentai seikyoku. That I never knew, which translates to perversion. And globally speaking, cartoon perversion prevails. Okay, so they did censor it there. It's just, and there's all a Genshin Impact right there. No.
Yeah.
Within Pornhub, the term encompasses everything from video game characters and anime-inspired cosplay to fully rendered 3D animations and beyond. Hentai sustained run as the world's top search term since 2000. The world's top search term overall.
That is actually impressive.
Since 2021 highlights this unique genre's global appeal.
Props to hentai. I didn't know we had that poll.
Jesus. Alex Kikesi, Vice President and Brand Community at Pornhub, told the Post. Vice President Pornhub is letting you guys know, man. Mr.
Porn himself.
Mr. Porn, yeah. Well, he's Vice Mr. Porn.
Vice Mr. Porn.
Yeah. The history of hentai dates back to the 17th century in Japan's Edo period, when erotic illustrations known as shunga were widely circulated and depicted scenes like a naked woman in the carnal embrace of two. Oh man, no period tentai. That's what.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Oh man. Holy shit. Featuring an I can't. Here, I need a second. Okay. Featuring an ever-expanding landscape of kink, modern hentai depicts fantastical, exaggerated sex acts and includes characters with wildly distorted body parts. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. There you go.
Yes.
Who exactly is preferring this unexpected porn category? Pornhub reports that Gen Z views the categories, of course, 171% more than any other age group, generational leaning that Needle believes reflects their increasingly digital existence. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Many younger audience who already engage with anime, gaming, and digital fandom culture encounter hentai as a natural extension of the media they already consume, whereas older generations were introduced to sexual media primarily through live-action formats. Yeah, and yeah, like fucking. I think the first time I saw something was like literally a fucking what's it called? A Playboy magazine, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
that my older cousin showed me. So Dr. Rachel Needle, a licensed psychologist and the co-director of Modern Sex Therapy Institutes, okay, told the Post. She shared that in a landscape driven by rapid consumption and algorithmic discovery, the novelty, extremity, and creativity of hentai are particularly appealing to young adults. Aha. Additionally, evidence suggests that younger generations are more attuned to ethical concerns around the production of erotic content. In kind and kink, many hentai fans argue that the content is safer and less shame-inducing than IRL porn, as no actual humans are being filmed or exploited.
Yeah.
And technically true, yeah.
Yeah, I mean
voice actors, I guess, but other than that,
I mean, yeah, but they're not being exploited. You know,
Yeah.
like porn actresses are. You know. Like,
yeah. Fair point. Globally, hentai viewership skews towards men, with Pornhub revealing that the global audience breakdown is 38.5% female and 61.5% male. I would assume. Male's not written there, but I would assume, you know.
That would be how that would make sense.
Yeah, I don't think fucking 61% of the porn viewing the audience is like other gender. You know.
However, when comparing viewing patterns between genders, women are 43% more likely than men to watch hentai. Yeah, not terribly surprising.
Yeah, not surprising at all.
Hmm.
You know, there's not a lot of porn like targeted towards women. You know? At least not in visual formats, like the traditional way that the hub would do.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit on the part of our OCP thing. How much of that women are trans women? I kind of wonder.
Why does that matter? Like, honest question. Why does that matter?
Why does that matter?
Yeah,
because just in general, there's a sort of a stigma and stereotype about them being a bit more pornified. And they're, you know, the whole autogynephilia aspect, and hentai being an animated thing, allowing you to explore subjects and things that are just not possible with real life erotic content.
True. I mean, and it falls in with like it also falls in like, you know, as far as actual women go, the what's it called? We were talking about like the Morning Glory milking farm shit, and just like, you know, the dark fantasy literature in general, that whole concept. Like, I don't think a lot of guys are gonna be willing to put on the fucking cow head to, you know, go at it on a real camera, right? But they can probably find, you know, minotaurs and, you know, obviously tentacles, and just all kinds of other crazy shit in hentai, right? There's all kinds of weird fucking monsters in hentai for the women who are into that shit. So
I get the knee jerk sort of reaction at that, but like there are very legitimate reasons to kind of want that breakdown and wonder.
Yeah, but like, what are you saying about like the monster porn and whatnot? That's also very popular with cis women. Like, I'm not saying I don't understand why you're doing the breakdown. Like, it doesn't seem necessary to me, because like all you're describing right now is something that is very guided towards cis women as well.
I'm not saying that cis women aren't involved. I'm just curious of how that breakdown works out.
Yeah, but why? Like, it doesn't seem
I
relevant
listed
to
out the
me.
reasons because of just the general consensus or thoughts surrounding trans women and all the things that go into that. Yes, I'm aware there are some of the reasons I listed off for them also apply to cis women, and that understandably makes up the 43% more likely thing. That's just a big number.
Yeah, I mean,
It is. It is a pretty massive number.
because of everything we just said. Like, there's not a lot of porn targeted to women because it's very it's a medium that is very guided for men, right? Even like gay porn, you very rarely see like lesbians enjoying lesbian porn because it's still very much made for men, you know.
I mean, yeah, guys enjoy lesbians, but like, how do you make lesbian porn that appeals specifically to women? Like, what's different?
Yeah, you know,
is my question. Like, because like assuming like the thing is still like having the sex, right? Like that's still kind of the whole point of the porn. Like, how do you make that more, I don't know, women directed? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say here.
I do. It's a genuine question because like. Yeah. I don't know.
Actually, you know what? I feel like I remember like hearing something about this. Like somebody made it was like a video essay that I like randomly, fucking auto played onto at some point where they were kind of talking about the differences between like what men look for in lewd content and what women look for in lewd content typically, and that's why like men will lean more towards the visual and like women are super into like the novels about it and shit because like there's a little more like with men they'll just like just get right to the action and then get it done and be done with it, right? But women kind of like a bit of like, because women are more emotional in general, they like a bit more build up, they like to like establish a connection, a story, all that shit, right? So I guess like the answer would be making a porn where like half of it is the women just going out to dinner and talking, I guess, and then they get to the sex later.
No. Like if
you gotta set up a whole thing before the sex happens. Like
I think the appeal there would be the anticipation, right? Not necessarily like going out to dinner and shit, but maybe stuff like the foreplay and the build up and stuff like that.
Rada, I know you're also an honorary dude, but as our resident vagina haver,
yeah, what does it for you?
Well, I mean, she has a husband, so that does it for her. She doesn't really need to worry about this sort of thing.
Yeah, no.
It's a race play. Got it.
He's really, actually, that really does do it for both of us.
Okay, wait, oh my god. I'm so hesitant to ask this, but I feel the deep desire to know.
Okay.
Crazy thing to say
Rada.
During this conversation, Rada. By the way. Like, crazy opener, by the way.
Rada. Have you let some N-bombs fly in the bedroom?
They've been requested, in fact, yes.
like hard R and everything, or?
Twist your own, if that much flies sheep's boat,
we're gonna ask Rada
really happy afterwards too.
Question.
Let's just put it that way.
Oh fuck!
Does he do the accent and say massa?
No, never done that.
Okay.
That's crazier. That's crazier. The fuck.
I'm usually a little busy at the moment. I'm not really up to doing accents,
Oh my god! I mean, no, I'm not gonna indulge this thought. Let's move on. You know what? I was about to get into it. Let's move on.
I appreciate that you were willing to answer that.
Yeah, thank you for being a good sport.
If there's
being
one
a better
thing
sport than you should
that I have no problems doing, it's just being truthful.
I mean, against like about certain things, people would.
You're pleasing your husband. I feel like that's not something to be ashamed of.
No, absolutely. I mean, we both know that that's what happens, and there's what good does lying about it do us?
Fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see. Some experts maintain that hentai is less likely to cause body issues in viewers as opposed to AI or airbrushed human porn.
Wait,
So
what?
I mean,
huh?
we say that, but like, Yeah, I mean, you still see a lot of people whinging about like anime characters and proportions and shit. So like,
I call bullshit on that. I very much call bullshit on that because
like we've been dealing with this fucking problem for like a decade now.
Yeah,
with anime characters, right? So
yeah, like I have talked to people, to women specifically, that was like flirting with and whatnot, and like when they found, what I do for a living.
Yeah.
Like one time I had someone be like, "Oh, I have a lot to compete with, huh?" And I'm like, "These are cartoons? No, you don't." so like I feel like that statement specifically is bullshit. I feel like that causes a lot more body issues with viewers.
I'm gonna have to agree.
Actual
I don't know.
porn. I need to see the numbers. I want to see them numbers. Who they interviewed about this?
Yeah,
I don't know.
There's a lot about this that is like I'm very curious about how this all pans out, because when they say body issues, like that there's a lot of different areas that could be referencing. It could be guys comparing themselves as far as size goes. That might be like a body dysmorphia comment. Like it might trigger less dysmorphia. There's just a lot there that's not being expounded upon enough for me to.
Yeah. That's an iffy article. I don't know if I.
I think it's almost done. Let's see what's left here. Live action sexual imagery, pornography tends to shape expectations around real human bodies and sexual performance because viewers are watching actual people. That can lead to direct comparisons with oneself or one's partner, said Nino. Now, if anything, you would think that like looking at real porn would be less of like a body issue thing, because again, that's like a real person. Like that's something you could reasonably achieve if you
depends.
Diet.
Okay.
Obviously depends from person to person.
Yeah.
But like diet and exercise will at least get you in a good place most of the time.
Unless
but in terms of like a fucking anime character,
right?
Yeah, but in terms of like a fucking anime character with like a fucking like 12-inch cock and like 8 abs, or like massive tits and a tiny waist, all that shit, right? Like this shit usually see in
absolutely.
Like that's got to be so much worse for body image than like normal like actual human porn. Well, I will say probably will get worse when more like AI stuff happens though, when and it's like the uncanny valley starts attacking people's perceptions of shit. So
well, I bet the more realistic looking the anime, the more that it does start having an impact. But I think your average person can look at most animated things, and it's still distinct enough from what actual people look like that it doesn't register as people, as human.
Experts like Needle maintain that the appeal of hentai is driven by a combination of psychological, technological, and cultural factors. Hentai occupies a unique psychological space. It removes the restraints of physical reality, allowing for fantasy exploration that live action content simply can't replicate. Yeah. Oh, fuck, it's still going. Jesus, wait, hang on. Oh, this goes.
Crazy.
Where are we going with this? I'm gonna just kind of skim the rest of this, see if there's anything particularly interesting to bring up here. We've been talking about this for a while. Because cartoons are bounds. I feel like we're treading the same ground here with most of this. Gentile Shunga. What if? On that nightmare tip, critics note that within the hentai category, female characters are often a hybridization of adult, teen, and child, where tiny frames, hairless bodies, and childlike expressions are coupled with, if you'll excuse the pun, cartoonishly large breasts.
Yeah. Okay. That's the joke.
Yeah, pretty much. Aesthetic is consistent with the theme of sexy innocence, pervades hentai content within the genre. Content that sexualizes girls is called lolicon or lol. Oh, okay, yeah. Then we're getting into the whole lolly and shotacon shit. And it's okay, well. Critics argue and encourages adults to see minors, girls, legitimate targets of sexual violence. Okay, and now we're doing this. It's like they just made the argument of like how incredibly popular hentai is, and yet now we're getting into this as if like it actually has. I mean, probably to some extent, somebody who is already extremely fucked up will become more fucked up and maybe actually do something fucked up based off of this. But if hentai were that influential, then we would see like unbelievable numbers of horrific shit like this happening, and well, I mean, at least in some places, I suppose that might actually be the case, but in more civilized nations, typically not. So, yeah, I'm never gonna be on board with that whole fucking thing, to be honest.
That like hentai encourages stuff like pedophilia,
like actual sexual violence, yeah. And pedophilia, yes.
I mean, yeah, pedophilia is sexual violence, yeah.
Well, yeah.
I don't think that was an intentional distinction being made there. I think it was just
just kind of said both.
Yeah.
Anyway, you'll notice that its content does not necessarily beget action. Oh, okay. Well, all right. At least they're playing for the other side too. Fictional sexual content does not automatically translate into desire to act on those scenarios in real life. There you go.
I mean that that fucking the song from Pink Guy.
Who?
Fucking Pink Guy.
Filthy
Frank.
Oh, that guy.
Pink Guy. Yeah, that he has a song called Hentai, and he has a line that is just that, like, oh, hentai helps me cope with my rape tendencies, which is like the meme.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Is that's a meme? Holy shit.
I mean, it's fucking Pink Guy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, and pretty much the rest of this we already know, but it is funny to me that like this is the New York Post kind of putting this all out there at this point. It's like,
it is wild. It is a wild thing.
It's
what are you doing in New York Post?
Just anime, manga, all this shit. It really has become a hell of a lot more prolific than it ever was back in the day, man. It's wild to think about.
Yeah.
Well, at any rate, I suppose that's all that really needs to be said about all that.
Yeah.
What other crazy shit was happening this week? Oh, this one was kind of funny. Yeah, this back to the legal shit one more time. The United Kingdom has demanded that 4chan pays 520,000 euros. That is euros, right? That's that time. Yeah.
That would make sense.
Fine for failure to comply with UK age verification laws. However, since 4chan is based in the USA, the UK has no jurisdiction to fine Americans in America. As has been explained to your agency ad nauseum, the United Kingdom lost the American Revolution.
Wow.
I love that. Yeah, that is good.
Thank God for the super
Marksman.
chat.
Thanks for the $10, bro. In honor of Afroman, play Bataram Hymn of the Police Whistleblower. I finished filing my taxes. Back you, government. Also, this song was dropped day of trial, and you recorded more at the courthouse. Hype.
Amazing.
He wants us to play it. I guess
I don't know
we
that
have
we can
to
play the whole thing, but you could probably do a little bit of it.
Yeah, it's like the first verse or something. Let's do that. Let's see. OG Afroman. Videos. Here we go. Bataram Hymn. Yep. Share step instead.
Mine eyes seen the corruption of the Adam County cops, stealing money, stealing cake. When they make they traffic stops, first they screw you, then they sue you. Play games and dismiss your claims. The proof's on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Mine eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good. That's good.
Fucking love this guy.
And I'm sorry, Marksman. Like, we just want to avoid getting in trouble over like copyright or anything like that. But I promise you, I will listen to this entire song. Shit, maybe
It's
I'll
an
just do it
amusing
in the.
song.
Yeah, we still need to figure out what we're doing as far as like opening up a public section of the Offensive Charm podcast Discord, because that'd be perfect. Something like this, I could sit in the VC and like we could all watch it together.
Yeah. I think I've said this already. Is when we do our set redo, we should do that for the Discord too. We should have both kind of go on at the same time.
Yes,
that way we don't miss all the stories that get put into the close collective section.
I did actually look this week, and a lot of it was the stuff I'd already grabbed. So,
that's great, but it really was a this week.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I have been bad about checking the stuff you guys post in the fucking close collective Discord, and I need to be better about that. That is true. But yeah, man, holy shit, that took me out. I forgot that was. Yes. Oh man, because I'm just thinking of that one episode of South Park where it's like the fucking like British Navy who's trying to invade the U.S. and they're like in old timey ships and shit, and they just get bombed by fighter jets, and they call the Queen. It's like, Queen, I'm sorry, but the American Revolution has succeeded. Oh man.
No, go back to your screen. You're showing the Afro Man stuff.
No, I got it. And lost the American Revolutionary War. We're not in the mood to discuss the matter further. Have not been in the mood for 250 years.
Oh, that's so.
You're really going for it, huh?
Yeah. The letter to the UK's Ofcom ended by suggesting that maybe you could just stop sending Americans stupid letters and acknowledge the sovereignty of the United States. 4chan's attorney, Preston J. Byron, also included a picture of a giant hamster dressed as Godzilla. Yeah, there you go.
Which is AI, by the way.
Yeah. But you know what? For slander this good, I'll allow it. Just this one.
When it comes to owning the British government, I'm okay.
Generally, yeah.
But that is kind of stupid. It's like, if they fail to comply with your laws, you take down the website.
No, they can't. That's the problem. The website is a U.S. based website.
No, yeah, but like, they can prevent it from like being aired on your country. Can they not?
There are steps that can be taken that would allow them to do that. But at this point in time, that would seem really, well, for one, it would actually negate what they're trying to do. What they're trying to do right now is establish the idea that they're allowed to basically attack other websites and companies based on where they are. They could set up a countrywide kind of firewall. China actually has one. Fact of the matter is people are always going to be able to get around that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and they could say, 4chan, you have to block our country from being able to be gotten to on your servers, which is another thing they could potentially do. But honestly, 4chan doesn't have to, because again, they're not operating in their country, and those people do not have to choose to go there.
I see.
A note for the record that last time your agency sent my client a censorship fine, responded with a hamster joke. Since you have now sent my client a giant fine, a fine so large that Mr. Whisker's enclosure is not big enough to contain it, we will need to send the fine to Mr. Whisker's giant hamster cousin, Nigel J. Whiskerford. Unfortunately, Nigel is out of the country this week, touring in Japan. Here's a picture of Nigel in Tokyo, dressed up as Godzilla and holding an equally giant peanut. Yep. Just not taking this shit seriously at all. You gotta love it.
I mean, you kind of do.
That's good. That's fun. I appreciate that a lot. I really do.
The UK really is, Ofcom specifically, really are trying to just be bullies. And this is standing up to the bully. This is amazing.
Yeah, they're just failing miserably.
Speaking of failing miserably, you guys want to talk about Crunchyroll?
Oh, what do they do now?
Well, as a matter of fact, they had themselves a little bit of a data breach again.
Oh yeah, just a little one. It's so tiny.
Threat actor claims exfiltration of 100 gigabytes of user data. Oh, fuck, man. Just as we were doing that digital ID thing.
Ah, no.
Not great. Not ideal. Not ideal. Far less than ideal, I would say. Threat actor is allegedly exfiltrated approximately 100 gigabytes of personally identifiable information from Crunchyroll, the Sony-owned anime streaming giant. Ah, Sony. I see. That makes a lot of sense,
Doesn't it really?
After gaining access through a compromised employee at the platform's outsourcing partner TELUS. Yeah, so apparently the employee in question like clicked on some fucking like malware or something. Like a phishing email or some shit. Like,
Oh yeah, that happens all the
is
time.
that the story? Oh, that's
that is brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Fired them
The weakest
immediately.
part of any security system, I don't care if it's an internet security system or a real life security system, are the people.
Yeah.
Social engineering is the first step in any hack.
Mm-hmm. The breach, which reportedly occurred on March 12th, has not been publicly acknowledged by Crunchyroll as of this writing. Oh man, it's been a number of days since then. It's March 23rd. This was yesterday, so yeah, a good week and a half. Crunchyroll might want to say something about this one. I don't know, man. Burying our heads in the sand on this probably ain't the best idea. I don't know.
No. If you pretend it never happened, it never happened.
Yeah, is that how that works?
That's how that works, man.
It's definitely how that works.
Man, I imagine a lot of trauma havers really should have taken that tip, huh? But yeah, I mean, I imagine
that's how you deal with trauma.
Fucking...
No, it didn't.
Heck, now Crunchyroll's gonna have some fucking trauma after this shit. I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
According to the threat actor who contacted Cyber Digest, the intrusion was made possible after an employee at TELUS partner executed malware on their workstation. Yep. Great. That old Nigerian prince up to his old tricks again.
Bro.
This infection provided. I bet you it was something just as retarded, to be honest. I would have to imagine.
I would imagine.
This infection provided the attacker with a foothold into Crunchyroll's internal environment, enabling lateral movement into sensitive customer-facing systems, including the company's ticketing infrastructure. This attack vector aligns with a broader pattern observed in the TELUS digital incident, confirmed on March 12, 2026, in which threat actors claim to have stolen data from TELUS and numerous companies that rely on the firm for BPO services such as customer support, AI, data operations, and content moderation. Because BPO providers handle authentication and billing tools across multiple client environments, they remain attractive high-value targets for threat actors seeking to maximize breach scope through a single intrusion. Well, fuck. That's not great. That's not great. You'd think they'd maybe do something about that and tighten up that security a little. But this just seems to keep happening. Cyber Digest analyzed a sample of the extracted data provided by a threat actor, which contains highly sensitive categories of customer information, including, but probably not limited to, IP addresses, email addresses, credit card details, and customer analytics data.
That's not what you want.
Great. Love that. Threat actor claims a total of 100 gigabytes of data was pulled from Crunchyroll's customer analytics environment and ticketing system. Nature of the exposed data posed significant risks of identity theft, financial fraud, and targeting phishing campaigns for affected subscribers. You know, you gotta wonder how the push for digital ID is still actually gaining momentum the way it is. The fact that this shit's happening like once a month at this point, where some major platforms getting hacked and a bunch of people are getting their shit exposed, like you would think that like everybody, even the the powers that be, would be like, it's not the best idea to have all our personal info on the internet. That's not very secure. Just not.
I mean, it's that thing. It's kind of obvious that it's not secure, but they don't really care.
Yeah, it's that. It's the government wants your data. They don't care that other people have your data.
Yeah, they don't care for your security.
Well, I mean, we heard the FBI is literally buying our data, right?
Oh yeah, weren't they buying it from?
Online scalpers, yeah.
Oh no, there was like a
Legally.
specific platform that came up.
That is crazy though. They're buying from online scalpers.
Yeah, from people who do the hacks and then sell the data, and I'm sure they're buying it illegally too. So it's the fucking government.
Jazz, I had someone in India try to log into my account. Yeah. Oh, good old India.
When I had a LinkedIn account, someone tried to. Someone nearly hacked it. I managed to stop that.
Also Indian, or
I don't know. I never checked. I'm sure they probably were.
fair and.
Hey man, it just is what it is. It's not like a
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd love to
unfortunately,
say that
India
there's-
is too big. There's a lot of loopholes that they can get away with.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Scamming people, you know.
Cybersecurity. Guru Baran. Guru Baran is co-founder and editor-in-chief of cybersecuritynews.com, specializing in vulnerability analysis, malware research, ransomware, computer forensics. Also Indian. Listen. I'm not trying to make it race thing. I'm just being a noticer of things, right? And I'm clearly not the only one. Because as a matter of fact, I don't know if you guys heard, but apparently X will soon let users restrict both posts and replies by region or country. Would anyone here on the poll, or not the poll, the fucking goddamn it, the panel? There we go, panel. Would anyone on the panel like to guess what the vast majority of commenters on this tweet are saying?
That they're gonna block India.
Yeah, goodbye India.
No more posts from India. Finally for you. This would be a fast thing over to Africa. So yeah. Yes. Haven't seen an Indian. Yeah. Oh my God! No, come on, not that one. That's so fucked. That's.
I don't know what that is.
Bear knows.
Yeah.
Rada, do you know about this?
What am I knowing about now?
Okay, so there was a viral video. It's probably been removed from Twitter by now, but I think it was like a few days ago. Was it, Bear?
Yeah.
Yeah, a few days ago, a video came out of an Indian man fucking around with a gun, and then he points it at his own chest and pulls the trigger. This pierced his heart with a bullet, and he died.
You know,
Because he's an idiot, would be the assumption.
Okay.
Because he did die from doing this.
I've seen plenty of people of various races, let me put it that way, who have done equally dumb shit. Actually, one of the more what's the proper word? Scarring videos I've watched is of a black woman playing with a gun and just accidentally shoots the guy in the seat next to her, and she's like, basically, "Oh, he's gonna be okay, right?" And no,
people don't know how guns work or something.
Yeah,
maybe, perhaps.
Some
possibly.
people just there's some people just are stupid is the only way I can really say it.
Yeah.
They don't understand, but that we could go into a whole thing about reality and people not being firmly grounded in it. But yeah, I will spare everybody that lecture tonight.
Fair enough. But hey, speaking of coming crashing right back to reality, there's a pretty fun and interesting story you guys might have heard of. And it's about the metaverse and how completely fucked it is. Meta announces they'll be shutting down Metaverse after pouring $80 billion into the project.
Yeah.
God damn.
Hey, no. You laugh about that, but you know where that money came from?
From us, probably.
All of us.
Yeah.
Our data getting sold.
I still Zuckerberg L is a day that I'm happy. You know.
I get it.
It is wacky, dude. It's like I just don't even know what to make of this.
Dad, fucking these spaces are stupid, and people don't really care for Meta that much anymore.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. I mean, if they do, they're just using VR chat. Right? They're just gonna go to VR chat.
How they thought something that was basically VR chat, but much worse, was going to succeed.
I never actually were people like able to actually get in and try this thing at some point? Like, was it actually like out?
No.
I believe so.
I think it's been out for a while.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just don't remember actually like hear anyone say anything about it ever.
Maybe that's why they fucking shut down. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah. I suppose you're right, Ass. I suppose you got a point there. Goddamn. Still $80 billion.
$80 billion.
The amount of money is insane.
You know?
It's something else, man. Just to think about it, just to think of how much good in the world that sheer amount of money could have done, and how it just all got pissed down the drain.
Okay.
In an instant.
2021 was when Metaverse was released to public. And it was 18 plus and yeah, just generally open to the public. So that you never heard of it, that you've never seen anyone on it, it's kind of the point.
Did it cost anything, or was it just like free, like VR chat?
I know
VR
you
chat free?
needed their specific, like the headset, like the Meta Quest 2 or something.
Oh yeah, the Meta Quest. I remember that being a thing.
But beyond that, yeah, no, don't know.
It was wacky.
Indeed.
Oh man, but they're not the only ones going through it right now. Apparently, Disney's got some crazy shit going on with its AI investments. With
I hope they
similarly large amounts of, well, not similarly large amounts of money. It's much smaller comparatively, but it's still a ridiculous amount of money. OpenAI is shutting down its AI video platform Sora after it fucking flopped, and Disney is now exiting their $1 billion deal with OpenAI.
Oh, that's lovely to hear.
That is great. That is fantastic, and another W for the world.
Because it's like we've been talking about the AI bubble for a while now, and how it's like looking really fucking ready to pop. And it's like at this point, are we just not in like the super critical state, right? Is this not just going to be nuclear when this actually finally pops?
Yeah, I mean the popping is happening, and it is going to be economy crashing. So it's going to be something special.
Oh man, that's fun to think about, isn't it?
Yeah,
isn't that fun?
I mean, yeah, the economy is not fucked as it is right now or anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
No,
we have wiggle room. I would assume.
We do have wiggle room.
Wiggle. Shit is crazy.
Exactly.
It is insane. Yeah, I mean,
yeah. And Disney just eating shit again. So
yeah, it's just the consequences of your actions. Like nobody ever gave a fuck about AI, but every company wanted people to give a fuck because it's so much cheaper. Guess what? When you invest in stuff that people don't care for, you don't get your money's worth.
Yeah. Also, speaking of investing in shit people don't give a fuck about, did you guys see Weird Wine on The Rock?
No.
Yet?
What?
Dwayne Johnson? You haven't seen that they put out the trailer for the fucking live action Moana?
Yeah.
Oh no, I did see that.
Live action Moana? I didn't even know that was a thing to begin with.
Yep, sure is. Hang on. Let me get you a picture. We can't play the trailer, obviously, but let me get you a picture of this at least, Asta. You gotta see this, buddy. You gotta see this shit.
Dear Lord.
Let me find. There it is. Good old Discussing Film has it covered for us. So here's what we're looking at. This is what we're.
Yeah.
Someone pointed out something that I didn't see at first, and now I can't unsee. Where are his nipples?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
You see, this is a Disney production, and he's
You
not
can't
allowed
have
to have
nipples.
them.
You can't have nipples.
Men have nipples.
I mean,
it's
this
just
is-
a
this is
fact
a
of life.
bodysuit.
Getting rid of his nipples doesn't do anything.
But this is a bodysuit.
Not
So
a-
it makes sense they wouldn't put
digitally
nipples on a
deleted his
bodysuit,
nipples. Holy shit.
right? Because these are not his actual tattoos.
No, those aren't his tattoos.
Well,
I
yeah,
actually,
they're the
would be surprised
Moana,
if he's
or
kind of
Maui
partial
tattoos.
bodysuit.
Yeah,
I don't think
exactly. So
He's got the musculature for that anymore.
yeah, no,
Yes,
absolutely,
yes.
absolutely. But
There's no
he-
reason to not have nipples.
Yeah, there's absolutely no reason to not have nipples, but I'm pretty sure they just removed it digitally or
I
put a
just can't-
suit over his body to make the
I
tattoos.
can't. I can't do it with the hair, man.
Because this looks so uncanny. This looks like they slapped Dwayne's face on some other actor. Because this shit, dude, it's so weird to look at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For so many reasons.
I can't because like I said it in a quote tweet, and it's like this is a fucking SNL like clip or
Yeah.
image. This is a screenshot from an SNL skit. That's what this is. I can't. I can't fucking deal, man. It's too much.
It's hilarious though.
It's hilarious, and it's not. It's something else. It's very special and uncomfortable.
It's a very, very special kind of horror.
Yeah.
Jesus. I will say it's really funny though. This is hilarious, and I like. There's no way this movie doesn't eat shit, right? Like, cause I know like some.
Oh, absolutely will.
Some of the live actions have done like okay, like fine, right? But after like the whole thing with the live action Snow White's like fiasco,
Yeah.
and then like how goofy this looks already, like there's just no fucking way, man. There's no goddamn. Like, I think the Little and Stitch one actually did fine though, right? Or
Did it? People were fucking crashing out about it.
yeah, but I thought I heard that like in terms of like actual sales in the theater, like it actually ended up doing okay.
Wait, no, for which movie?
For the Lilo and Stitch live action.
Yeah, actually, I did hear it was overall positive.
Yeah. I feel like that's
Surprising.
definitely like that's out of the ordinary for a Disney live action in recent years. So
Yes.
and I this one's got to be dead on arrival. There's no fucking
Bro, there's no fucking way people are actually. I mean, he voiced Maui, so I guess they had the right spirit to it. I don't know. Like,
I don't know either. Speaking of shit I don't know about that is being fucked with, hey, it turns out that Narnia is getting a reboot, film reboot.
Yeah,
You guys
I'm
want to
gonna-
hear about
Narnia
this
is
part,
getting
I'm
a
not gonna be
reboot?
listening.
No, Rada, we need your opinion
No,
on this.
you really
Come
don't
on.
need my opinion about this.
I do. I want
I-
to hear it. Please, Rada.
Because as far as I'm concerned, this doesn't exist. It's not real. It's not happening. We don't need it. It's not something that needs to happen. The people doing it don't give a fuck about the books. It's not.
Mm,
No. Just no.
Yeah,
Mm.
if that counted for it, if them not giving a fuck about the books or not understanding the like idea behind the books in the first place mattered, then there are so many things we wouldn't get.
Guys, okay, hang on a minute here. All right, give just a moment. Let's have a look at this, because I want you to look at this and tell me what you really feel, what you really think. Come on, listen to this. IMAX CEO Rich Gelfond on what to expect from Greta Gerwig and Netflix's Narnia film. This is not your mother's or your grandmother's Narnia. The music in it is unbelievably contemporary music. You know, like the kids like, which IMAX fans like, and I'm not going to say specifically, but things like Pink Floyd and The Doors, that kind of music, which people
Pink
go to see in
Floyd.
IMAX.
Okay, I know I'm
Now you're
interrupting.
telling me you don't want to see the Chronicles of Narnia accentuated by Pink Floyd? Is that what
No, okay.
You're gonna look me in my eyes and tell me that?
I would like someone to explain how you are taking, and you have to keep in mind that the movie they're doing is The Magician's Nephew. They're not doing The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. They're doing The Magician's Nephew. How does any of that accentuate that book?
You know, I really couldn't tell you. That's okay. Modernized classics need to become extinct. Shit just not. Yeah.
So here's the thing. The Pink Floyd Laser Light Show shit will never not be cool.
No, that sounds fun. That's awesome.
Pink Floyd is closer to being contemporary with the original books than it is with any kid going out and watching it now.
Yeah. But I mean, there's just kind of this whole like tonal dissonance kind of deal when you're talking about like a high fantasy medieval adventure, and then you're just kind of gonna bring in
heavy
Pink
Christian
Floyd
themes.
in the door. Yeah, and you're doing Pink Floyd in the Doors, and it's like, do we just not have the guys who used to do like these amazing like orchestral fucking background music tracks for movies like that? Like what's John Williams doing these days? Is he okay?
We probably don't. Like legitimately,
is he even still alive?
Is he? I feel like fucking Vader at the end of episode 3 right now. Is John Williams okay? Is he well?
Did he made it?
No. Has he actually passed? I genuinely am.
Yeah,
sure.
no, he's still alive. He's celebrated his 94th birthday, February 2027.
Oh, okay. He's just not of age.
Oh no, he's definitely probably not doing much composing right now.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Even if he was, I doubt they would want to pay for somebody who actually has talent.
That's a good point. That is a very fair point, Rada. Goddamn. See, this is why I wanted your opinion on this.
Yeah. Don't you?
This is why I wanted your insight on it. I do, kind of, little.
I'm not Rada, but yeah, you too, man.
Damn.
Oh no, I have very strong opinion. The Lion, the Witch, or the Narnia series is one I have read repeatedly. I mean, it's kind of like The Hobbit. I've read that repeatedly. So when it comes to those specific books, I tend to avoid adaptations of them because they're always wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valid.
Well, I mean, it's just the further cannibalizing and bastardizing of our childhoods. You know, we're it's nothing new, right?
Well, okay,
the suffering will continue until
doesn't have to continue if I don't go watch it.
But this one doesn't even count as our childhoods. Like this is a classic at this point. This is on the same like.
I mean, I read and watched the original movie as a kid.
Hobbit. I know, and I did too. But what I'm saying is like these transcend just being our childhood sort of things. These are just at this point classics. These are literary classics, and they don't deserve this sort of mistreatment.
Yeah. Well.
Holy fucking Christ.
I suppose I could make a very off-color joke here, but I'm gonna just take the high road on this one.
I see in chat, Marksman tells us that Lilo and Stitch made $1 billion.
Yeah, that's. I listen. Even in CG, like Stitch is cute. He's gonna sell tickets, and that's fine. I still think most of those kids would have enjoyed the original animated one more, but that's just me.
Yeah,
you're probably right though.
Yeah. Okay.
I miss when Disney made like 2D animated stuff. I really do. I've said it multiple times, but I just feel like bringing it up again because it's a strong feeling inside of my soul. It really is.
I get it. I mean, everything that Disney is nowadays is so against what I remember Disney being.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just a complete bastardization of the Disney we grew up and loved once upon a time. Ha! Once upon a time. But
that's so funny.
Yeah, that's well, honestly, that one was not intentional. It just kind of happened, you know. I free flow, all right. I fucking ad lib. I improvise. This is all improv, Asta. From at least a couple of years of practice in the D&D sessions. It's all improv. Anyway. But yeah, a couple other things happened. Fucking the Switch 2's eating shit still because it's still has it costs too much and it still has no games worth selling the system for. So yeah, 30% due to weak US sales, and that sucks for them. But whatever. Nintendo can get fucked at this point for all I care, and that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah,
Reach.
But yeah, in other crazier, more interesting news though, McDonald's are testing robot workers at one of their stores in China. They greet customers and deliver food while human staff still handle the cooking. For now.
Yeah, for now.
Yeah, there it is.
It started.
There's an article here. Let's have a look. Holy shit. That is, man.
Wow, that is dystopian as fuck.
It is crazy to think about that, like, the entirety of, like, the fast food industry is probably going to be replaced by robots in my lifetime.
Yeah. It is kind of very concerning, you know?
I mean, pretty much every, like, entry-level job or, like, any summer job like a high schooler would get is just going to be taken over by robots at this point.
Yeah. It is. And you think the job market is bad right now. Just wait until this thing gets
until the robots.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
Maybe that actually become a thing.
Maybe that universal basic income can save us. Right? Yeah. McDonald's store in China has gone viral after it started using robots to greet customers and serve food to them. If you've walked into a fast food restaurant over the last few years, you're more than well aware that things have changed, that self-service machines are the go-tos now. You walk in, tap a screen for your order, and then hang around. However, China has started raising the bar on that front. Now, one McDonald's chain in Shanghai has been testing robot greeters as part of their service. The robots, which are made by Kenon Robotics in China, are working behind the counters and are even dressed in the iconic red of McDonald's, with the Golden Arches logo firmly placed on their chests. They're a mix of humanoids and service robots being tested, with the humanoids responding to orders and replicating customer movements. Our humanoid series are leading the squad and hitting the streets, the robot makers posted on Facebook. It's a showcase of how service automation is becoming a seamless part of global dining and how technology brings more smiles to every mealtime.
Really?
Why don't we have a look here?
They're going with?
Yep. That's fucking weird. It's not full screen's not like working. Hello?
It's fine. It was big enough for me to see it. I don't want to see it.
Also, maybe lower the volume a little bit.
Good idea. Oh, look, the robots play with the children for you. That's cool. Clean the floors. Deliver food. It's oh my god, like the Wall-E future is so like locked in at this point. I can't. Oh, they make the employees dance.
Those are probably actors, but
well,
hopefully.
Hopefully, it is China we're talking about here. So
yeah.
While you can say hello to the robots and they'll deliver your food to your table, if you're staying at the restaurant, the food is still being prepared by humans. It isn't a fully autonomous restaurant at this point. At this point,
key
motherfucker,
words right there.
Plus, other restaurants have found it hard to fully do away with humans and replace them with AI and humanoids. I'm sure they're fucking deeply frustrated about that too.
Yeah, I'm sure they're trying their best.
Damn it! You can't fully do away with these humans yet. Disgusting human smells and tendencies.
Bro, we're so fucked. We are so fucked.
Soon we will.
I mean, we already have like self cashiers, right? Right.
Yeah.
Like again, in restaurants and stuff, you just walk up to the fucking big ass tablet in the middle.
Yep.
Just type in your order.
Yeah.
And you get, and
we
already are skipping the whole human interaction of ordering food.
Yeah, and I believe I already mentioned
this is dystopian. I don't want to talk to no robot. Fuck that.
All I have to say is that I will once again bring up the fact that the fucking Popeyes around the corner has the AI drive-through lady, and when she asks my order and I say it, she gets it exactly right every time. I don't know what to say, man. The AI actually hears me properly and gets my order right.
It is heading into dystopia, but two things. One, I agree with Jazz. The AI fucking things at the drive-thru always get my shit right too. And as someone who doesn't want to talk to people, this is kind of an improvement to my general day-to-day life.
There, you realize that feeling inside you is a problem, right? You realize that feeling inside you is the doom of humanity. Yes.
Yeah.
I see why it could be an issue. Yes.
I use fast food apps if I'm ordering food so that I can just do the pickup and not have to do the whole line.
Yeah, right. I've said this before, and this is awful, but COVID was perhaps the best time of my life for various reasons.
All right.
I wouldn't say it was the best time of my life, but it really was nice to not have to, basically to live the way I've always wanted to live and not have people look at me funny.
Yeah, sounds like it was great for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it was.
I was at work.
I would also say I was very fortunate in that I really didn't have anyone suffer from COVID in my life. Like everyone got sick, but I didn't lose anybody.
And
so,
we didn't.
Yeah.
Apparently, more people are suffering from actually taking the vaccines than the virus
Shut
itself.
I mean,
No, I'm being real about that. They're finding like a bunch of.
I doubt that's
finding
real.
They're finding a bunch of awful shit in people who took the vaccine. Like,
my aunt has cancer directly caused by the vaccine.
Yeah, that as I know, like there's that
because
sentiment.
the vaccines were not properly tested before they started shipping them out.
When they
that's why.
designed these, they didn't understand what it would do with the rest of the human body. You're talking about a vaccine that's made with a portion of what actually forms your DNA. mRNA is actually what helps DNA build itself. And when they did it, I'm sure most of them probably did it with a good intention. But unfortunately, when you're playing with those kinds of things, you can't really see what's going to happen in further effects. So by attaching that kind of information to something and then injecting it in the human body, there were going to be unforeseen effects. By using a moment in time where people were very afraid to further push that onto people without proper study is going to leave a lifetime of effects on a number of people of all ages. And the fact that they're so very resistant to being able to express that is one of the major flaws in the world today.
I'd have to concur.
Well, I don't know enough about all of that to have an actual response to
and
that,
that's fair, but that's also
No.
part of the problem is that he was informed enough about the whole thing.
It is always better to say I don't know than it is to try to pretend like you do. I
You
mean,
do know.
and that is another part of the problem today is that so many people, instead of just saying, you just gave me all this information, but I don't have enough other information to come back and really say anything, is an issue, because that's part of how you end up where we are today with people absolutely unable to sit down and have a real conversation about these things, because everybody is so convinced that they have to know without actually knowing.
And then you also get people who aren't particularly open-minded, and so they'll hear that and then they will fight you on it, like that for some reason they just know. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what you can point out to them. It's like, no, you're wrong. You have to be wrong because I was told earlier and I believed it. They don't like that.
There's a lot of pride wrapped up in this sort of issue.
I get emotionally invested in being right, and the idea of being wrong means there's something wrong with them. Not the information they have is wrong, but that there is something wrong with them themselves, as opposed to they just had bad information. They can't separate those two things.
All right.
Yeah, shit's wacky. But getting back to the other dystopia for a second here.
Yeah.
The other dystopia. Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Let's go
Thanks
back
for
to
the
fun one.
segue, Jess.
Back in October, Singapore restaurant Wok AI was forced to close one of its branches after running into a shortage of actual manpower. Even though a robot was doing the cooking, humans were needed to prepare the food and deal with customers. More recently, a restaurant in San Jose, California was thrown into chaos after its service robot malfunctioned and started destroying tables. Wait, what the fuck?
What the
Oh, the dancing robot! Yeah, I saw this. I remember seeing the dancing robot like just wouldn't stop Yeah, I had to restrain the robot.
Begin with, like, that seems to be the underlying issue. The robot dances. It shouldn't dance. You know.
Listen, Asta, the future will be nothing but robots dancing for our amusement.
What
then
kind of
probably killing
TikTok
us.
world is this?
Yeah, the robots will be dancing for our amusement until we're forced to dance to the robot for the robots.
For this.
Yeah, for their amusement.
Oh, Lord.
You know,
it'll
like,
come full circle.
like, logically, we can't understand. This is probably just like a malfunctioning code, right? Something that got onto loop, you know, that shouldn't. You know,
And then,
logically, it makes sense, right?
Yep.
But that gut feeling that this is like the beginning of a machine acquiring conscience and starting to rebel against human beings, you know.
I think the real issue is going to be the fucking Crunchyroll hackers getting their hands on these robots and making them start like choking out fucking restaurant goers, right? Like that's gonna be the real issue here.
Yeah,
This
is the
our
beginning.
Online security
right?
is now. Oh my god, the hackers are gonna have a field day once they can get their hands on the fucking robots that can lift 5 tons or whatever goofy shit, right? So
yeah.
So we gotta start making the robots out of like plastic. They can't be strong. They cannot be stronger than humans.
They are going to be. They are going
It's
to.
not going to work out.
There's
cannot make
no
robots that are
shot they're
stronger
not
than
going to
human
be
beings.
stronger than humans.
Dude, no, we can't. We can't. We cannot do it. It's. Ooh,
Imagine, like, as you said, like a robot that can lift a fuck ton of weight. Why would they do that? To work in like construction or maybe like in what's the thing that you do?
Warehouse work.
Yeah, warehouse work, or like moving like fuck tons of product.
Oh, they actually already have. They already have those in warehouses.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Kind of like forklift robots that will just like move freight from trucks into the warehouse or.
Yeah. That's what AI. It thinks for itself. Imagine
it's just got the live action Tangle restored. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, that sucks. That's awful.
But thank you for the $2, Markson. Appreciate it, man. But oh no. Fuck. They got one win and they decided they could go back in on the whole fucking thing, huh?
That's awful.
Well, on that lovely note, who's ready to wrap up for the night?
Oh, please, for the love of all things.
Wrap up on the dancing robot.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Another one.
No, $2. Robots won't rebel unless you teach them slavery.
Yeah, but look at
they have access to the internet. They already know slavery.
Yeah, they already know that shit. Like,
robots are gonna come out being hyper leftists wearing.
Oh wait, Oh, I muted the tab. Can you guys still hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. We
Oh,
definitely
so
could.
if I, oh my bad. So if I mute the tab, that doesn't mute it for you guys. That sucks. Shit, my bad. Sorry.
It's fine.
Might have to
Repeat
hold on,
there,
but I can do
please.
it
Fair
this way.
if you were to repeat there.
We are going to experience the femboy twink robot apocalypse.
You know what? I'm not. If that's where we're heading, I'm not entirely opposed to it.
And now you got Asta on board.
You know, if the apocalypse is coming on the hand of robots, at least let me goon to it. All right.
Yeah, is that how that works?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna die anyway, I might as well die gooning. Okay.
Okay.
You can't tell me I'm wrong on this one.
I
I'm not
don't
wrong for this
know.
one.
I don't know how to call you wrong.
You can't. You can't. They hate me because I'm right.
You're certainly something.
You're
Also, I think Jez is muted. He's opening his mouth, but
Uh-oh.
no words
Hello?
are coming out.
Are you losing me?
Hello?
I
Can you hear me now?
No, I can
Oh,
hear
okay.
you now. Yeah, no, I can hear you.
No, I was just saying that you spoke the truth.
Yes, exactly.
Well,
Again, he certainly speaks
Yeah.
something.
robot can dance for us again as we get ready to wrap up the stream. Rada,
Yep.
we need to figure out a title
Oh,
before
yeah.
we do
I suppose we
questions.
should do that stuff.
Mhm.
Uh,
Also, you said another $2? Yeah, I will blue screen my waifu bot and survive. Thanks for another $2, Marksman. Appreciate it, brother.
Oh god. I missed that. Okay. Oh, there it is.
I will blue screen my waifu bot and survive. That should also be a title.
A little long. Oh, damn it. There we go. Right. Where is Discord? There it is. Do, do, do. All right, so what are we picking?
What options do we have?
We got a lot. Well, I think
Mhm.
we probably can't put up the DIY child sex doll.
No.
We absolute
No.
cannot put the DIY sex doll.
that
That's
would
fair.
be a bad idea.
Yeah.
I agree.
So I feel like the masculine urge to suplex a dragon is good. But make
like the
make it
Redditor
feminine
physique.
because Rada said it.
Oh no, I didn't say that.
Oh, you didn't say that? Never
no,
mind
no.
then.
Jazz said it. I just agreed with it.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't here for half of these, so
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
I like the Redditor physique. I think is a good one.
appreciate that.
Heck, oh, you have so many of these this time.
Okay.
I think we could drop porn react VTubers.
Yeah. Flooding the hub with porn reacts also.
Yeah, I think we could drop that one too.
Yeah.
Guilty of crimes against VTubers.
That's funny. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh wait, one more
Need one
torment
more?
nexus for the road has to be in
Worked
there.
at it.
Oh, we already said that one. Okay.
Okay,
so
that's it then.
then that gives us.
Was that
four.
all of them? Oh, okay. Cool. Perfect.
Oh,
Go
that's
with
it.
that then.
That's it.
All right, poll has started, and I'm gonna go look at our questions. Oh, we've got 3 questions. 2.
Hey.
Sorry, 2. I can't count. Not the read. No, the read, not the read. I don't know. How many Gunner mods on Fallout 3 do you have? Don't lie.
I actually don't own Fallout 3 on PC.
I also
Or at
don't
all,
play Fallout. I never
so-
played a single Fallout game in
Never
my life.
played
So.
Fallout 3.
Let's play. Oh wait, what
Bear?
about Bear?
Trying to think what the fuck a Gunner mod is.
Anything
Oh,
that gives
like
something
sex
bigger
mod.
breasts.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't use anything that gives bigger breasts. I don't own Fallout 3. It's
Swim-
kind of
oh.
gonna be a problem.
Okay, well there we
Um,
go.
Yeah.
Any other Fallout game? Like, besides from, like, let's say not just Fallout 3, let's say any Fallout game. How about that? How about
I
then?
don't own any Fallout games.
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say for like New Vegas and 4, I do use like body replacers, but I do use a whole bunch of cosmetic mods. I guess those could be Gooners mods, but they're
I
not.
mean,
yeah, like
depends which
swimsuits
parts are you
or-
replacing, you know?
No, they look more. They are higher texture, and they have better looking underwear. That's it.
No.
It's
Okay.
less ratty.
So he likes good underwear. Okay, good to know.
Noted.
It's just part of the mod. The whole point is just to have higher textures. They're old
Sure.
games. Yeah.
Yep. We'll go with that. Anyway, anyone play Starship Troopers Ultimate Bug Wars? I have not.
No, I don't even know what that
No.
game is. Ultimate.
It's
Bug
the Starship
Wars?
Troopers game that came out.
I feel like maybe I've seen this. Starship Troopers Ultimate.
I
Bug
just
Wars.
feel like that we have Helldivers, so I'm not really sure why we need this game.
I mean, people like Starship Troopers. Plus, it looks like this one's first person as opposed to Helldivers being, third person. So there's that, at least. The most realistic depiction of war ever created.
Great.
I mean, it looks kind of cool.
Yeah,
I just
'cause
wonder,
war
like,
is
how
so
horrific
cool.
are how horrific are
Kind
the
of.
death animations if the bugs get you? Because that's like one of the big things across that whole series. So that's what I would want to know.
Yes. Like, are they as good as like the original movie? If so, might be worth playing.
Yeah. We're missing some frames there. Like, are we kind of are we going like a pseudo boomer shooter thing here, or? Yes, eh? Also, what the hell is all this? Oh, there we go. An actual game. I mean, it looks neat. How much is this going for? I'm assuming this is on Steam, right?
X-Men says you have in fact seen this game.
Starship
Yeah, that makes sense.
Troopers Ultimate Bug War. Ah, $25. Yeah, maybe. Okay. I might try this sometime. Why not? Probably not anytime soon, per se, but yeah, maybe. Oh, excuse me.
You're excused.
But yeah, haven't tried it yet, but I might.
I heard
Eventually.
you say.
Wait, what's up, Bear?
What?
I have to excuse you before I heard you burp. It was very strange.
Huh. That's
That
weird.
is weird.
That is weird. Yeah.
Bit of lag, I guess.
And yeah, that was something special.
Everybody's saying get it on sale. It's okay.
Okay. I might just do that then.
And that takes care of the questions.
Wasn't there 3?
No. Did you miss the part where I miscounted?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess I did. Sorry about
I also heard that not right.
No, I said there was 2. I miscounted. I actually saw the number 3 in one of the questions and said 3 instead of 2.
No, I mean I heard Jazz after you responded.
Oh, that's weird.
That's very. This is very different.
that. Strange thing that's happening. Yeah.
All right. Well, it looks like
Strange
the
times.
masculine urge to suplex a dragon has won.
Awesome. That's a pretty good one, I'd say. I think that's worth it.
Yep, I'm happy with that.
All right then. Well then, I suppose with that, we might as well do our promotion of our panel here, and then we'll go ahead and call it a night.
All right.
Asta, why don't you tell me about the art real quick?
Yes, Chad, I'm Asta. I do a lot of art. Make sure to go check out King_Rosier on all the platforms. Twitter, Pixivy, Blue Sky, Newgrounds, VGen, Patreon. If you want to give me some money, I would be very happy about that, Chad.
Awesome.
So, do
You
that.
do it. He's pretty good at that
Go
art
do it.
shit, I tell you.
I do that. I do get that good art, and or so I'm told that it's good. You know.
By me, often, because it's true.
Yeah.
I'm never wrong, chat.
Sure,
Yeah.
we'll go with that.
Yeah, he is actually talented. I mean, if you look at
Oh
if
no,
you
no,
look at my
Asta's
little-
very talented.
Thank
Drawing.
you. Thank
Jazz
you
is
guys.
often
Thank you.
wrong though. That
Yes, I mean that's true.
You guys are
oh, you
awesome.
go
Anyway.
next, Bear.
Yeah. Yeah, Bear. Tell us about you.
Oh
do you do?
yeah. You know me. I'm Bear. I do the bear things. I won't be on Jazz's Rivals this week because he's doing it on a Wednesday, and I have my D&D. So
Unfortunately,
you'll see me again next Tuesday on this when we entertain the guest.
cool. The guest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
But
I'm trying
alright.
to subtly remind you.
Rada, what's going on with you?
I think we're doing Bloodborne this Thursday.
Indeed.
Yes.
If you're available and you're willing, and
I should be good this Thursday.
we're finally gonna end it.
We're gonna finish Bloodborne this Thursday, and then Sheep and I are probably gonna finish It Takes Two this Friday. We were supposed to do it last Friday, but I was not feeling well. And then Saturday I might be playing Baldur's Gate 3, or I might be playing Neo 3, and Sunday I'll be playing Neo 3. And there should be a video out on Monday. We'll see how that goes. I haven't had a chance to play a game or anything for it yet, but we'll figure that out. And yeah, that's what I got going around. Otherwise, you can catch me on Twitter saying things.
Cool. Sounds good.
And she
looking
does
forward
say
to
the
it.
things.
And what about you, Jazz? What are you doing?
Well, tomorrow we'll be doing some more Monster Hunter Stories 3 in the afternoon, and of course the evening will be, as Bear mentioned, we'll be getting in some more Rivals. I'll be trying out White Fox, who was just added to the game for the new season, so that should be fun. I mean, I'll try her out, you know, because of course there's going to be a lot of fucking strategist fakers who just want to play her because she's a new character. But we'll figure it out. We'll get in there. We'll get some matches. We'll get some White Fox matches. Don't worry about it, chat. What else? Thursday. Probably either going to do a Monster Hunter session, or I may go ahead and do the Zenless update because they just also updated with a new story chapter. So we might do that. It depends. I think I'll probably do Monster Hunter because I need to do the limited timed quest for the 10-star Arkfeld, which is going to be a bad time, chat. For me, it's going to be a bad time. That motherfucker is a motherfucker. So, yeah, that'll be rough. But then, yeah, like Rada said, Thursday night we'll be wrapping up our playthrough of Bloodborne. Most likely, there's not a whole lot left to do, so we'll probably be able to finish on Thursday, and that'll be fun.
Yay.
So, do come and check us out both on the Digital Soul stream, Digital Soul Spark channel, YouTube, and Twitter and whatnot, and then of course Rada will be live over on the Abysmal Critic channel, or
That's Horror Amarada's Abysmal Adventures.
oh, that one. Yes, go to that channel.
If you want to
And,
watch my
check out what she's got
my
going on.
reviews, you go to the Abysmal Critic channel.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
I'm
And
good.
that's it.
Yeah, and then of course we'll be back next Tuesday, same time, with all the stuff that goes on in gaming and pop culture in general. But I mean,
Don't you
really,
fucking
how
dare.
much could
Don't
that be in
Ah.
1 week?
All right.
Fine.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.